All right, my wonderful people. We are live. Thank you for the four of you that have already joined the show. This is the U-Turn show. If you are not familiar with this platform, the U-Turn is a platform that is empowering our communities through information sharing and advocacy. So we at the U-Turn strive to promote social change, economic empowerment, entrepreneurship, and innovation, and we specifically target youth and women to be the agents driving the change. And we cannot drive that change without leveraging the technology that we have and the tool we have. So today, conversation is really on the impact of technology, and many of you are chatting at cyber safety, because if without the internet, we look at the way that we can meet and have this kind of conversation. So today, really, it is a very wonderful conversation. The world knows the beauty, the impact of technology. They introduce it, but now no challenges ben can yen, and that challenges ben can technology ke ka could ben work a jump ben work one video. And we really honored to our youth platform to be joined by Francis Chagayabol. Many of you are actually a community leader, someone who is passionate about community success and mentor to me. Francis, a kind of student, and he has been one of the mentors we have seen then, because he introduced me to a lot of resources and information opportunities even by our community advocate in Canada. So Francis, thanks for joining today. We are honored to have you. And also I want to call and get you on the youth is someone who is also passionate about community success, passionate about empowering our communities, and one of my colleagues in primary school in Kakuma. So thank you, everyone, and thanks for joining the youth and again today to discuss this important topic of cyber security, cyber safety, and the major moves the government take across the world, like to the US and South Sudan, has some of the analysis. So I don't want to take away the shine from you, my great panelists and speakers on the youth, and I want to give this opportunity. Maybe about Golden Yin Francis. Kubara Lekoi could have Barat introduce a little bit and why you are excited to talk about this topic on the U10 show today, and then you can pass it on to a wonderful to take it over. So welcome, Francis.
Well, Philip, in one month, one of all, I can know to manage in a well, there are token one Gakajaret, what you took a question can of them.
Yes, he is very clear.
So, but I did by joining of just my Payen, I want to run the token walk at one, quality will in village. Cái gì cho cái lôi in trên phiếu chứ trên cái chi phiếu và in trên phiếu chứ lọt về lấy cái gì của cái nhị ra nữa của mắt cái gì cái cả lo cái đi đầu vậy lấy cái lôi en cái chẳng quạt mà cái quan cái gì nhị cái của cái tì nhị cái của bác của bé có vẻ mắt thì cái kran trên cái là lớn cái nòng cái đi chụp cái nên Payen and Mitio Lon Lawyer not only walk by but a lawyer jam you way jam Kuludoman and Eonian Pumia Reaping, Naja Gentleman eta Kapiang ta Tajin Gloy, Bentadian break Kapiang, the Kinen Bundian Gwen. Eta Kapiang. Pakaji Jackal and Ongaji, the Konyake hand and ran and Louis Night and Gichi Bo chỉ lui đã lôi kết này cái cả bao cái lôi cả tia cái cả bà lôi đâm mà nhìn đấy na lui cái cả bà lôi chú man cái lôi chú man bây giờ phải chỉ rèn thế na lwel ke amya ber ka be chol kun lao daman dia kan baba blui payen akwal kure ci ka ci ja ci ke loy tenen on walk way proud yen way proud non ko ji ko ko jale nira ka kwan ko to US ya loy ka kwal join loy ka support ya non ko ji jani kiri ka du na to America ka non ko ji to tene pa bi jal ja ci lo twen payen going back to the topic yen ke ne kana ku nongen tan chỉ rồi thì duy ra re ti bedin ja ja ke le ta da pa hin chale ja kwal pa wan hin chale book lo topic yene sai ba a chin cái din bu le long pa da long so sudan a jan so a ken ki chol blackout a ken ke be loy cái a tin ni ki loy when non content can he can really images war kirka war
Ci Francis ci lui freeze kay my end.
I think I have frozen. I have frozen the chat again.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what we'll do, since you have frozen, you got to chat up frozen. Can be that cool. What? Yeah, one I'm gonna get your online platform sometime. Network is but you got to join part. Yeah, we're quite for what it one, but Francis, a guy, bully you would join. Kaya ka wan ko la wan timan tin waiting because you got YouTube and the YouTube and there so you guys can be can yen ka topic en bir wajam bina topic very important because cyber security you know kong jam tin and personally that I don't at the go can videos kong le ja da one lockdown can I talk about thing that you shouldn't put on the social media cái cho cyber any cái đến cho use cái này ja will get cho cyber computer devices or electronic devices or anything to do any visual or cái cho online communication any cái where cho cyber cái này cái bên wajam tin ai này cái cái yo cái cái ku ka tin cái nó wa bây giờ bây giờ đang thì cái nào cũng mai cái pin cái này cái lo cái nhiều chăng như này ba cháu của chính là nhưng mà nói chuyện nó có phải cho là America cũng mà nó liền là phải nó có cái time bây giờ ya đang cái gì cái điều mà nó vô cái đang cái channel cũng mà trên dòng đọc trên nó bé đi ai chả đấy thì chỉ có ấy nằm lào đầy những video của lên yani cái cho bên lào bé dòng trên cái tiền chỉ đấy cái gì là trong cái tiền của cái nằm cái này cái được nó về ra nó bên về dòng bên cái chỉ về phiền là mình cả bên ngoài cái dòng cái này chỉ có vụ về với là đi channel thu của chính mình thì mình lấy đồ online we have seen what is happening in our community bây giờ cái video các bên ngoài cái dòng này đâu có cái dòng này number Jeremy to online in wal ba no men ka kara la loy rin ko to ka chipya surat ko al ba jor ko le ka chipya la ka loy ke ka ka an ben wa ga jam tin halu bu ga jai ni because these are some of the challenges you face going to all online communication or platform so can we ko e ke pya da re ti ku yen wa ba dive into it a little bit bên ngoài cái giảm tin nên bắn đều online với coi chặt cũng narrow down cái bên ngoài giảm tin là để chỉ đến nằm đầu và bên ngoài giảm cái cho bên em rút và bây giờ là bên cái này cả rút vì chúng ta vô mà nó có tí tuôn có lên quan cả lên thì là win tiền aku mà cái bên đó mà nó bây giờ cái gì cái còn có gear mà cái gear chăn rút ran đi làm anh ông cái cho purchase nó có duy nhất chuyện chứ không phải là char nó đi lui mà tarat purchase bây giờ rút điện cho là pin cái chỉ lui control kuna jam ke throughout the medium ke da la control la ni ai ene ke ko cholo cha no bu la tin ko ju bu ka ko la bil da wa ke ran bil la ke re ke bu ping direct le ke bu la now bla yen third party e ke na yen online ma na yen yen ke chol freedom ma na no bu le ko le man jam ko ka ping ping no ba ke ne yen tum pia ke da ni cholo online ke bu yen ga yen wa ni technology ya chu yen no la bu cho jam ko wa galiban nghe cái đó là brom chỉ có cái jam đó để khiến người yêu qua là Canada to Australia cả cái này cái cho online platforms à phía đó thì điều rồi cái cho online communication là phía đó ku yene ya dan bu ko riyo tini ya dan ku ya te ne use na ke ke ja to a ke tool yu ko use ka ku ko ji ke ni ku ke ga je na ga ju ya ke no go ku ke ga ben wo ga ja jam ba ya ke no go ku ja dal ben wo ga ro wa de wa jama le ke wa ke lo ke sa ke ne TikTok ke ne ben ne don ku ja te ke ko ja te ne dan ke de ke mi ho tu ko ga addicted to it na ke ne ba to tin ke yin ki no ga ji ya missing so ke no ko ko online communication ke de ti man ga wa ran to Africa reason I was communicating in a ko I was getting all the information lo re pa na Australia I didn't miss anything and ke jo we dan ka ju ji mana ga ta online ji mana banking system and na ja wa ga telephone ene ke bank even u chen ya ke lo ya la tin wa ya ga transfer ya to ro beautiful but kere je te na ku je lo do al ku ala bi jam tin te ala bi ma jere bin ke jo ver wo ga be yo ala tin te bi no bi cho cyber security ora gi ro de so ka ene online ne pya la re ti bi de ke je cho is ba information ba ke share ba ka kun lo ke ba ko lo online ju ri ba na ja connect ke man ke internet a ru ron ko mi ai cha ka pon ke train train ba cái đấy cho health report của mà sách qua các cái digitalize mà nó phải là thì cho my health reports à kuma you can log in online you can see all but you will cái điều you trying to improve you can see everything you don't even need to go to a doctor you can get all this information easily so information share na cái cho cái gì của giá thì này cái giá gel thì này cái bên của bạn giảm mà thì nó như password là bên của cái giảm how you can restrict your password and go account để change hack and cái cyber security you còn um so we ko ka ti ga ben ko ja me den ke cho de mara chi ko chan tong du ke cho ba na re ti ga la bi la ko pe non ke su den ko ba jam din an so ka ko we ko ga ben ko jam ni ya den ke ye ni na ko cha ga ya mo do ku ti de ga ba la ba introduce ama ku na no ko ba di de den ko feel free there's a format of you turn in ke cho we ko da na no ko por biran go feel free ben ga de ten da but what we are focusing a lot on social media in particular. But it all line even kabu cover even including visual scammers kawan pa jam bijere pa jam. Ko itu acha ka kana is mana ka ke tol mana ke tum ko jama adum ko ne ke chol bi week belo ka disa ke kat adum ko ke chol bi pier adum ko je wo yi ke jor ko chen no yi te ya yo ko ara ka ne mi lo no mi ye ga chol holi oyo e ga 1,000 Australian dollars holy oil le na cha ja ta go in je tie I don't even know about that but yeah these are some of the stuff you ban online men wo ga rit ran da lo ira lo ga ran be ya but with profits to wo ge ga to ka me jira ma jira to ka be wo ka be ja ma in detail with ya stories culture loy with ya ko ko won ke ye bang business so we ko ko introduction ka lo wo be ja in detail in that format when can welcome cyber security how to protect yourself from scammers and other issues we're going to look and get your real kuma ga pinam ina kuma ga pai ni ata go ro ka chepe ku ya ta da be ro ya pi ni da go ro ya pi ni da be ro ya pi wala kuna no ba bi ri feel thank you.
No, thank you. I want to call a great summary, and now got to turn it walk in. Yeah, could back message back share so that many people come with all digital literacy. I can't be and we call you watch it on Ben who you're within digital wallet watching enough education, and that's why conversation like this need to reach a very personal access to this digital device that is empowering, but at the same time disempowering. So personally an do jam tin chawan kwal and kian do jam e kden chen walk to ka ber and when walk rubulara a topic of my interest which are mental health that is associated with it one area of my interest and do jam tin but today you know wonder what it Francis guy I just want to know which I got to want you to really but we dive into this issue at your work social media specifically social media right now NK and majority of our people don't know man other digital areas when very important in Chicago I mentioned it banking online everywhere online but social media and get we talk often especially Facebook TikTok Clubhouse who all these where our people are, and majority of people might not be aware of risks associated with being there. So can you really deeper into your experience about, uh, what was the purpose of all this in the platform? You would always, we need to begin with something. Why were they created? Yeah? Why were they created? And how should our people, approach this usage with that goal in mind? Like what is the intention? In get card ben work all of them who into the impact,
Thank you.
and if the impact is actually realizing, it's being realized, and who are the people that are shaping this world into that book or pay online.
Very, very good question. For Ivan. Yen a couple you could use it go devices, your telephone, your computers, your tablet, and iPad, all these electronic gadgets you can use. With online platform and your internet services or internet based services or your app based services. Man, you get any TikTok, but but okay, business people, they make money and ran when you know yeah low you get the product around in online it. This is how they make money out of you. In a gale on the I don't get any digital data economy data. Anything you click a bunch of while I don't get any data trail. Anything just click a bunch of collected a bunch. A chairman for example, which I use and a die and a die like animal videos. Emano ba video but to ba click by like a video like a get your go in the get your go the more bar go away the more ben this is that's what I like. At the end of the day could be they have to make a lot of money from those people the videos they get out. They make a lot of money from get actual data you collected no end while they advertise. So this is my interest. And again, so most likely MBI fit with all this stuff. And again, you get I go away, get any data you collected below advertisers go in come to you coi video mà nó bảo vệ mà nó cái add cho con tí cái này nó vui chú chạy cái chọn cái dàn đây cái tao nói như thế đó. This is how they make money. It's get free, but it's free. So coi cái lối bên the multiple brand or cái lối cái bên view you work for. Thank you very much, brother Theo. Yeah, nếu biết cái you work for cũng chả lấy chả vẫn chả có gì đâu. Nếu biết you work for, cái lối cái coi cái này coi cái lối platform các cái này free cái đó cái chỉ cái lối. Actually owned by the government, by the way. Yeah, kuma regulated, kuma get loan now. But I own a private people, private companies. I individual cuma di yin ko and work out go achira ka yu ka loy. Kunya ka du jalan ja ka du ran itu dunia ran na lu ngai ya kuma ka ja mai ko la chi loy ala. Anong be ko shin ke ka lu ba lao nim tin ne tin no ga ya ka ke ku ka nong be ju te lu tin na ben cái social media có cả for example Facebook cái liệu bà nó cho North Korea or social media you can keep talking. I got here like cái cho là country cái nào cũng chia talking cái cho China too. I got here when cái chia war for America lo ya cũng chia cho pa na. So we mean coi cái pa na I share information cái pin đã phải chia cái gì. Và bây giờ mà để cho globalization. But khi lối cái đấy ở trong trái topic trái nhìn pin nó mà còn mar bị át which all globalization on yaga pingine to ke United Nation agenda. E agenda ne pinno ke koi rulers ke ko unchu ko. By the way, come pinno me ke chol 10% of all reality ki ka rich people are billionaires. I tell what Elon Musk. You see now the power to gonna ke. Rana wo ben ke rana reality rana reality ma ba. Aga cha kuma de ne military power ke military power chino wo ka ba. Cha what in war ne chol Syria. Warshana Bachala Zati and Chenu will get Jum, when get sustain jet go by go one logo by Dom Repo. So Kona Chin Jiwu been come maintain area like Puma can really military can cheat up within a kind of control. So get one on Chinwuga, a up in the Yaru little for gating. I caught up in Bamarik, the Pinato by 2050. And on other initiative, Shenagalo, equal well order, one well order, actual or new world order they call it. Actual multipolarism. Getting America Trump because Trump is nationalist doesn't want those agendas. They're using America power. This social media kaka do quite shape because they call up one culture, one language, because the same thing but And I war Uganda the war jit ken ye jam western guy jam to Uganda. The same thing. How did that happen? Because pin the matter under waru. So can I any kind of transmitted there? And I quite you get a mother through a team online. So kaka media social media platform or companies and empower them because I got in order for them to push these agendas, either through ads or videos content big ya fed na kwa chana go guru wa most of the time go kwa you go loyal I have available as South Sudan are rated because get a loyalty because this is how they make money and also they have this agenda but South Sudan is go away and one of the agenda be what on here by the way what you go now I don't know get really what be what and can data for the work be king of go well go quarter by the way man what you call that sugar payment or dinner one at a countryside so get your baby showers man I look at the village baby showers man baby birthday man I a big thing I do ready did I chew and body Malaya this nonsense called Malaya it will make a champion like the quite a character a kaka aka big of it in a go which you will load in a good or you to take easily a kaka and a quite gira mat and a ping my ma very conservative chikuraka I got tea big chibble big chiller country skinny or when what jam to situation chihuahua she South Sudan when social media ben a pen who at this time kwa ja ko yung chen ke doi ben to dito or bigger filters kana go che create ben lo nang ke kana no na ko ko ro gil ke no certain content che ke cholo ko ba le ko lo ko no na ni chola e chol doctor chol bishop Emmanuel something e mo ran to Australia ne bishop to Australia ne ju bu ta kanisa chimme che lo bu na ni chimme che bu ta wa le sin go video then go online. Che Australia che ba ken ben ya go Australia go video kana go delete. Che delete ban all kana across the social media platform. But rani choli na mas ken bel ngade aken mabir jo in ja mod mabir men jo in ja mod ba. So yen aken be kada aken a chili and mas kada aken be nyai tit kada de ne chola Twitter or X aken bel nyai video ken go Australian government go for Belair court go Corbel Airport because yen elwela yen yung chine nyai go lula ka cha nyai be che team Australia chana che block ka de ni chola X thing no Twitter there wara chino block be che team ko to Australia but a little team ko to America ko to Canada ko ko other part of the world big team because the Elon Musk look with the world Australian government which in control over my company because of my private business Australian cannot control that but I look at your control which you think about along with all Australia, Australia, Chile, big thing. So this is a location responsibility where companies back a block a go hating it and what be by Jama and no get to war all music now under 16 music now 16 flopping. All on Yalka aka allowed you get on social media. But from December this year. And like a benefit restriction can have been into effect. Such a power like a low social media ban. Around 15 down the cheap cholo social media, who companies are they are responsible for it. And now la company you which make cholo online, a man on under 16, all the social media platform and kabuku, Australian government like you pass them the first government in the world. So a responsibility in the companies, all social media companies or internet-based companies. Okay, token kukalu ya kumangata wiram or bananga you have to be proactive on it. You have to make sure what you get. Eka kaya na kaya Michela dinwari and then Michela wana koke South Sudan ache daman suppose because suppose restriction but I very long time ago. What you social media be shut down altogether. And on certain content support you be actual yeah because I'm not you a thing already damage has already been done. Again I will put ya loiko and can you judge you a thing especially when right now within South Sudan. Nimbili Road you come to a thing. Kaga 2013 we saw a lot of horrific incidents or images, videos, content, one very damaging. Chứ quay query only mà cái mà nó có giá trị mình biểu cái chuyện. So I came only go out of South Sudan ile bene kwa jari reacted to that. Ele ke my criticism ko war cha kuma lo. Ai ka block ka content ka big chelo. Ku media mana chi ya lo mana ka blur out. Be che tinga. So we are for the social media apet. Para no kene nyela youth so it doesn't matter whatever you do at the end of the day, these companies they make so much money out of you. Anything but click, any time they spend, they make so much money from you. So thank you very much. You do a good job to them. but at the end of the day, you're not getting much from them. You're just thinking that you are getting information, but information I can manipulate it so that you can stay online for a long time. Rather than 8 hours, 7 hours, get online. So you don't have a life after that. Not that time you don't have a life because you cannot do what you want to do to yourself. And you bring feel free to do so.
No, thank
What
you,
your
thank
brother
you.
Jack.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Achanye answered, and we're copying kia one kia call will tell the channel that it in being online there is like you are paying. You want to pay attention. Your attention in currency that in currency, and in your own information that is actually gonna destroy your mind and your emotion and the way of thinking to talk any. So in get it daddy. So one need to jam about some of precaution. I want us to take us to the positive journey before when we to the real deal. People con goal ke piet. So into some of what is the social media jagalo. What are some of the benefits that our people can actually pay attention and use them for their own good? Chiman one of the benefits I mentioned in the internet, if not use social media, what should we connect? So there is value in us connecting, but connecting to do what? And for what purpose? And what are we getting? So take us there, a positive journey. How can we better use this resource before we can now come back to talk about the negative consequences and impact?
Yeah, to use work or dive social media no ping them which you walk. It could a business, you're looking at a business most of the time. Either information sharing because you just don't go and they get paid. You actually post a contents online and that account can actually monetize. So you make money out of that. And you sharing information, you have to make money out of it. Engage your quite away, then they advertise their product. About I just like to one ratio in the ratio we work. Where get all the last week or the week before. Yen kind of business can man ka keni ga gajman. I got how online man advertise online with you ka pia videos pia ka ga short videos. With you ka pia na ra no ku ke ba do yema agara ajil atu wala chin no business ento. Ajira ni chen kuma na chi man go because they advertise up. Which in get in the get a support when work up was social media and get use of it. Information sharing. You man walk man asa. Kaka da ga do ka you easily. Now, jam Australia, it would take a very long time to get around Canada, but being on which I want to call it. But right now, people are getting it directly. So it doesn't take that long, which is a really good thing. And no work, you think, going to you. Communication kind of families. I don't go to Ranga Koika, I did a way keeping when you married. You might into Canada and Australia. Koi put you out of Africa. Why Yaman easily video call? I was talking to my mom the other day. Video call, beautiful. This is how it is. Negative, yeah, they're gonna, I'm just watching directly. So you connect it in a quite when work you. So I am the social media thing or get all online communication. It's very easy really to even if I get you thing. And get your way, then I know the channel welcome. I know platform chicken, you man at the man. I can you man watch any social media, shut down the South Sudan, they're going to be affected. I know social media pages or platform. If you they make money because there are all a video, live video, can one with the like. When I we shut down, no one was shut down, I'm going to tell you know. They go very bad, $100 a day, you achieve very. So, Kakao, quite one of the I know you only invite for your hand and get your news, information. No one else, most of the news I could human online, you can on the social media. I can analyze it, you can will it. But they come to UK, another part of the world within a very short period of time. A cool on the Australian government, social media tax thing. Okay, got big social media, big tax. Go social media, go company, get a companies, go especially Facebook in particular, or other social media. Go can news outlet, ban companies, ban companies, businesses can on the platform. Go shut down Australia. Big up pressure. I get it. All the companies will go only open within 2 days or 1 day and a half. Okay, Chito online. News agencies and go it could be affected a little bit. So Kuma should be back down from those taxes they could be introduced. So sometimes this is the power to cake. So sometimes we get a lot of information online, but I get dim it. Follow pura kaya kating some of the positive informations or positive usage of this social media. When go up point, bukain go up point. What would you do? Karai ka jai pier and get a when I got a live on with Jaga Pier, why a great community. Now, watching business is common book well online. Book we are doing business 24/7. Oh, I check by I chosen Gurubutin. We again who you think we gotta keep going. But right now, they're making so much money out of us. Walk a chair and go on quite a chip at Jamana, Jilomana, Mizamana, Louis Tax again a parent came. Now, I'm going to you in our local restaurant. You know, I'm a local telephone to it. I know we get a team one or large child, you know, better while I could be really Jurgen income. I do the
Yeah.
electronic gadgets, I at the tower, Tower do it. When you got talking, he plays stationary outside, they were rolling their eyes like, what the hell is this? Because you're not addicted to gaming. I don't know when you are better model online, and this is like manipulative behavior. Like Kaka and Garage, but now why that online would have been really nice. And on virtual gaming, say, I think on platform of companies of games can allow you to develop and they sell them to kids. But I know what is called a then games after then online gaming. I am get online and they make a lot of money. Every creativity and I imagine them get up in a game day, that child can make a lot of money. Again, they use them a lot of most of the time for entertainment, to entertain themselves rather than to make money out. So you can get who can what we did thank you brother Kuja David for your contribution. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Yeah, the way Kenya design social media is addictive. Like sometimes it's personally I go you and a lot TikTok and get was because they're very fast and the brain brain design processing speed is very fast. So I don't know how they manage, how they did research on human psychology and design a system
Oh
that
yes,
will give.
absolutely.
So I
Dopamines.
imagine when I was scroll for 2 hours consecutively, then to get bored. It was just so fun. That 2 hours, Sangda will use can go and put I'll get bored and take a break. But that TikTok was really very, very, very intoxicating in a way that I never imagined. So I'm been helping. And I know in many people actually start and that's why it's very popular media. Facebook right now are always slow, but of course I know the same that addictive behavior and we call for we message we share I want to this social media share but I'm not talking no good doing right human platform who are selling someone who are rich or jala to one no online a good thing she's benefiting from it we all can support business data human media one community that are earning revenue from this these people are benefiting and we can support they are sharing information and making us happy and at the same time they're earning something out of it that is how it should be a sharing economy where okay, new platform create an work all we use an thing. The problem now is when work
Yes.
I can do you thing what are your work in gas bane jabe do yin Francis and technical issue do change shortly but while Francis perspective can you go on to explain from your experience now you can open it up social media plus all other online platforms that our people are using that have become problematic and dangerous before we can actually now go to the next question which will focus about South Sudan Ben and why it was good and why it is bad. We will come to discuss that. So, what are some of the things that our people should be careful about? And if not, chat it in the comments if you know any question. Korbati, please put your question there, and we'll ask. I want to call with our next guest who will join as well.
Na Paul Kurma, we for dive in which I even brother Chagai, Bolu, you will join Francis Chagai, will join shortly, again, no technical issues. We're an expert in this, Kukera and Chaga, they're very smart, very intelligent, and also their community that you might so yeah, we then like do the share and walk. So the Francis will be there, will be here shortly. And told them what you will yen ka ban cái giá giảm cái chả nó là chỉ có giảm cái là cái social media cái in particular giảm giảm trên wallet ku ja kare yu be share cái ko cha chan ko be giảm ở đây ko cha ko le le plan but cái trong cha nó ba gon ko cái giảm thing we part of this digital literacy or cái digital cyber security when wa giảm tin cái scams or scammers scammers we ko chỉ có duy ko chỉ cái target cái I think you could I think $180 million, $180 that you Australian that you lost this year through a scam. And I'm going to try scam which a government agency. I got to him and I got information and not I'm going to try scam on that. I get a lot of scam on that from these government agencies. Would you get your number 180 million when a year in and year out? Would you hear a Australia? Oh, Australia token scammers are quite targeted through online platform chire kaka yin ke ko either through your email server or services ayin ke to ga da kulula yin yin ki wo ga na ga win you want this amount of money and then they send you a link or text messages a lot of people fall for it and they click on those links and then you give information out sometimes they engage you in a communication whereby ben ke you do ma ba ko ba ga to ke na na do ga range kumu ga la you panic even businesses now are losing a lot of money to risk scammers kakawe ko ko yi yang lo le ya ko bi le ri era ni ga non bin da bin ni la mai re bin din ke ne ye na ye do ko wai ke ye na le mai da wala ka no le ko ku jure jala ban ke ne re ke ku mo jala ban ke chin ku re jala bai e ja dio ke ju da ni cho dio re ju re so ma re ju bai ko ni ne ro mo da ti ke ya ro ko ye ai mo ke ti ke no ga ju da no nge so yen go mo ju bu je ti ke lo le yo ro mu ni ki la ban ke che re jo le bi dia la do la no Golele no chwer mon pa ne lele pin dun ber pe ler che ko pe la te ber je no bi ba ko ni so yen ten go gene go mo go la ko che la lwe la ko je le pa go le tin na cha no na wa ko ra le che ke ni che pa nya pa ni le ke ta o tor ya tor de ne bi ken ko te wa tin go da me che ta wa la kin da be ya do so ra na che re ga bla no ta wa le ke a ko ra lwe na no mi chi no no mi chi ne che pe no mi kulwele ran kulwele yen ana wu shirge la chaga won or yen to yen wu ga la kuin in chan ni chukum kon ba la rom ran de pe ran kana bi la dio ni don't do it this way anon ko ji ma ndu ka wa ga je ko bo ga pe ko bo ma ja ko be ga pe do ma re a cha ga war ja la africa kan le yen fees da la australia canada america ayin ba li pe tier ba ba us dollars kuin bu yen visa kara no ko je ko kar kana ger ke pin ji pa ya ayen ne kene wo ko pa da era de na do kene ko ka mai man wo chi ga ya la de so kene ye na chi ya mi la re ti de no wo ko we community ko ji ko lu ke scam re ti de kena ban ja ma na ra me de ban yang ai mi jam thank you ara de wo bi am jam ba re kre mi ke thai chan kong jam de na no to ba so we ko one of the biggest issue kena ji ko ji ko lu re ti de ko ji ma cái ya do mo dol chile ko ra nó ko ja account de je ko lieu to algo ke cái này đang ăn có giá cái cái ya bùn ra nó đồ cái lười bị chụp cái này nhà cái mà nhà mình nó nuôi cái lười ra chùa cái này nhà cái quay ta nuôi nó chết cái này nhà thu ra cái này nhà chỉ cái là phải u chỉ là chỉ cái này nhà chỉ là chỉ là đối bạn those things are false identity I know representing I want to phone có gì mà nó có cái tiếng cái famous có vấn liu cái identity ra đây là falsifies bên cái vụ là tên bên cái vụ là tôi mình đọc kaka chiro do na no ran di chatting mi chiga ra kana clear kong ba la ting yera an kana wale che yan yo da ba kong yo ping na kana ping ru kana ni ru yera ni ja me please don't do it anong de japan mane chola AI man ya me artificial intelligence a che ko ru ran e manipulated a cha ro lo man ga pa ra ru yu pe ko ku ba ping ru chu ga ko ku cái jam cái luyện trên urgent situation that in nó cái gì chứ you are chỉ accident của có một bên cái nhà đây là trộm achu pingro ra ke chiro ko na wera ja ko na ga mate wele ko ya ko le ko tar wera lawa yin scammers e ka ko you very very careful you want in ta pen da google che cho cham ke na chen ko la re bang cha u ju wa che ke jor ma en ngong che na ko ngong ko ja e no crisis can a lot of people are falling for scams. We scam ga ka ko ne ko dom ga ka aju jare. So cái tin đấy cái là bạn chạm vào cái cho là scam là các cái có gì có target là chỉ nó lôi ở đang có mà này đang có cái này anh nó cái đấy cho pyramid business scheme chỉ có giá là pyramid rồi là yên là đối cái đối invested áp sẽ develop we áp cái này ina join with a certain amount of money lâu giờ cái friend chỉ đối recruited by friend kia là bay oh giờ đối là yên vô cái này you have to buy you can see a figure very good amount of money. But now me ada wali jau puja tau ral ke jab ke shut down. Era lo Africa, it cause you are losing so much money through scammers kaka. So can you you were very careful online, especially communities for koi po ni kaka I get targeted especially dia I take a targeted because they are direct actually they are getting digital literacy. Ene ke choke ada ngai chiru ra chi koi to ke koi jam chi ke pi I get targeted. So cái tiếng đấy cái cả là đã nói email chứ bên còn ra thì don't click on any link and còn tiếng link which don't đã nói cái chứ bên message của chụp cái bề như ra URL chứ không cần người cái cần gì giá chốt phải cần gì nó là chốt phải giá liệu đã tiếng ra này là corporate but we are part of that business can actually legitimate business can please don't do quay chụp cái bên có nó bên ai chơi bây giờ là có đấy là cái là dictator đã tiếng cái bên này cái này cái nó cái chào là cái chụp you very careful nge message ka ba lew du ko mi ko la ga ma ban ko la di la de ne no ran de pe because no business in Japan it doesn't work like that way and the ball mo ni ti ke la sa Sudan be ya ra party ka ga you le no business be na ra pa ta la wa ko Uganda or China ko le ke sa Sudan be la ano ko je ram ko ra ga ran jo ke la den ki chi $3,000 de no ra le business lo a chi mo ni dia ka la jo ke full ko me chu mana ana dung man ka kan mana gero kaka aba emphasize cái tí để cho scam các ya ga very careful such a businesses kaka actually kana to yang ga cho edan ka de jalwel ka ko facial ku ke ga cho video de la manipulate bro lo ke de cho defects mana yana video do la manipulate ba lo ke yi na ba cho jam ke chi ke ni jam tar ko ne ke yi kaka a chen wa ke for we are very careful randal lo manong voices yang tin ka Trump yi cái chạy nhiều này cái lối Trump mà chỉ chạm của lối cái kỳ rồi cái vô của lối những kỳ đến chạy hiện tại bây giờ là của mình ấy tiếng gì rồi Trump trả lời này chơi gì cái lối ra đó lên pan cái kỳ corrupt government của giang na tiếng ấy muốn cái lối ra đây Trump mới chơi lối trả lời này chơi gì ấy cho defect cái nó bảo cái fall for them cái quick cái video rồi qua cái nuôi có cái là noise generated online lối lại chơi cái là lối cái này chơi cái jara je ta we koi ko ke chol sharing of your kids photos wa chan yar ne no ro de ma jang che be nyan yer tin anything online ben a chen ke so don't share your family photos online thinking that in che jan yar wan mon du mi ko yar no don't do it you putting kid at risk anong situation man mi ju man anong ke chol body image always so cool these are things that I deal with on a regular basis and body image issues that are poor people. They don't like being exposed online. They don't like it. I had a ticket of the other, but don't care personal. They don't like it. I don't think we check out on the way near about it. But sort of thing do not even pay you feel like young that time do not. But I think it all online go around the shit. I don't think you would be happy with. Any get you get in quite like your chini. Tea, I didn't get you manasa and the manager people learn or you joke and I'm quite there and no. Who I know. So I don't we printed out, let it go. Benega kun di mule bite and or benega kun rubber doing. Why your family now go on an actual album can you will go print it with okay when I go collateral or USB or get any your hard drive. Yaga surat point but don't keep them online thinking that in the safe place. Online we take it how online or you don't own it. You, you don't own it. And if you download and run around and you don't know you notification is you. So thirdly, yeah, online photos can I am losing the quality. I didn't box sort of printed but okay, but baby online will print it. They are blurry. Actually, I'm at a resolution that they are lost. So actually anything be able online. Keep your social media page little. Go alone. Don't put your wife, don't put your parent, don't put anybody. The reason you can't be the and only you can I took the risk to be there by myself. and they are responsible for it. But now la koi book town, I get you man su. Cái cha đó mà su ra koi có cái là tuổi cái mà bây giờ cái để giá là thao theo đấy. I cha watching what recently that nang nyan ware chene che yom lula ke kya jealous of nyan den kya ke ne chane nyan to go dir go ja su ke nyan le ke le ye no ko no you know anong facial expression when chi le be ting je ke pya ke root kwa chi root da na ke cha ne ya wa de chene ne ye ti ne do go ra na camera go su lo le ta ra na che to che contract be la su lo le su le lo le ta wa na je pe ko ya na chi la yo mare ya na chi bu bully kara ja ri ti di because yana chala share ke kana consent to no men te na ja yana no te chila bla share chana chila tinga pi ke pya so come responsible ka you can share online ke che work for media platform for don't just share anything ja ke tin I share good so ja level ne lo la ke man social media che no ta bully ano ra ne no ke de ne lo la chi ti ke diar ke ro wi je ka le ro le ni de no a ju la to le ka ra je so these are the things. Give it to yourself. No, I don't want to privately. No problem. I can give a bayan. Because I look in the other chain Iran. Quite a wine. And I get your work. When later you go loika, who can I want you go loy at Jala? And I'm going to your digital footprints. Anything Jack click. Anything Jalo never to under your name. Better for a very long time. All these companies, even social media platform or companies are not getting each other archive, archive. So I'll Kumaya directly store. Anong biggest data storage of Australia to teach all it's collected. I think anything to go private. Anything that online is not private. So get the level you go for keep to yourself. Sharing too much information is not good sometimes. There are things that you can think of the big and go ping. Watching the ping. Channel ping. And the bear, which
No, thank you one for even anti cock. I can learn for myself. And catch a daughter, Miss Jaga, in there. I think this is a wake up call. I need to stop that bad behavior. I know some of us work on that and why guilty as charged because of that. And it's very important. It's very important the way you share it. There are so many things that we ourselves put ourselves, at risk. Can we
keep
something why
social media.
exactly there are peer pressure you seeing editors and yes one by Bilotinia. So those things those peer pressure yes social media here work is actually taking us to the bad direction. And of course which is very important and anti-con scam we're like cloning it's all Facebook and if someone clone Facebook page around here work in neighbors back in Kakuma. Kuboku ben ti wo ka men da kan wele to akima to sick bed a chemi tio. And I'm that person who and pure kai. I was like just hearing and kin ben tactically I want to call Baluele by you by Jamon
Mhm.
because message you got a very emotional. So go on to an M-Pesa number do na ja M-Pesa to ke jor na ye jabel lu pola upon ku yo ran go ran no. They never had that situation. And until we got to and from that time I end up in googling myself. I call Philip God account go like you who is managing them. So my people, there is so much thing that is happening online that you can someone can just go and clone up all Philip Facebook page. So I can report pages when check we manage. Kerin Kwatorin, and someone can be going there and talking about me, but I and it's coming my friends or people to in my network. So social media, why we found that, and I want to call us put them very well. Getting a deep fake, a very important. Now, picture you I share in a DR, tour ta cock I it. Maybe body around there no, because there is of course there is an industry pornography
Actually,
that is business that is booming. And another pictures when a cultural gam thing who are handing money out of it the innocent person and the benum de la lu like local let town no randa local thing to go they can but technology edit in that way. So some people now are okay I don't know mental health issues kitchen because of things that we don't know they might not be true. Now boys a thing, facial recognition and all these things can be manipulated to a destruction of our community. So thank you so much. I want to call Kujawa Koto, chat David Kuja you are sharing a lot of information. So thank you so much as well. Your engagement is very appreciated. And that is what we need. We need our people to start engaging in this conversation. And of course, there are so many things in world at the fame online. There are consequences that there's so much research that is being done behind the scene. I want to call it comment in the government and in university institution, and there are so many studies studying people and some of things you can learn online tonight you can study and all the benefit stereotype when that will affect the Hasko culture that will affect Hasko culture look at more Africa that will affect Hasko South Sudanese that will affect us in different ways. So some of information we put out there are collected and can be used by government for reason that we don't know. It can be used by enemies of progress for reasons that we don't know. So let's not go out there and expose ourselves. And a lot up in Yenicha Wachabo, Francis, I think we join, but I think a book also, unless no other thought, Benny, but I want to branch the next topic about the ban in South Sudan, and we're looking a lot deep into some of the issues surrounding that debate. All right. So if you don't have any,
Madam.
yeah, you can jump in.
Madam.
Yes.
Okay, cho tí đuôi trong apa cho lời cho này cái scam cái nó cái giáo tao muốn bảo đây này cái nông trồng chăn con bà nó mà cũng trong nó lời rồi phải biết đấy nông cái cho romance cho nên cái này cho nên là scam gì scam phải bảo đến investment is scam romance agak cái scam but a different type of scam but romance mà nó chỉ đi ra thì có phải có lui rồi cho đi ra cái wajar cái chậm cái ở trong cái mà nó chơi đi ra có phải và chậm rồi ở trong trụ young girl nhà tí đây very fine looking really good là lui ra advertise all pe mo indi che dur to ngwen to de do nya lo ger ke ti mo indi ya ke ya tin e cha ga cha ni kan wo ke wala cha ni kan anything about the bina fall for it aga cool ga ka ke ju yere anong de chira go la man wang ye South Africa ra na lo bro sur ke gare no ko di ar big sur ke ne ke chana go ke appealing to other people. Please don't go for it ku le ko ro to de sur ko le ko ran go no ene ke chora na lo ban no le ni ari okay well fix love cái cái bu yen bu na chu là to ga lo chi nu do ala cái lo gol cái adu ai ni no bu cái ni cái này chen be careful with that ai ni no bu cái ni cái này yung ba question tao in the question mark in cái chỗ cái anything to do cái nó open you con ba questions na chin cái cái đó ở chao ko lian ran cái jam cái lo train cái con ja investigate nó có là ran cái lo train cái tao cái train acha ka family members man ga chira ra do man ga train chana por para chi train ta anong men ja kon ga ga train kansa ra ba kansa lu train kansa ku ga din do ka ku now la investigation kansa cha you really chi you know I think all these stories so ya can come investigate ku ka chi cái nong ga le ko nya da do ya ka len ko por so we ko ya very careful kan ko por chi ga cha ga Australia ga chira lo it ya na ko ya pi dai kai nó có cái chuyện cái có phụ lá là credit cái luyện nó cái chuyện nó sympathize cái này có chỉ số chuột quả nhưng mà này nó phải đôi quên nó có giờ nó treo cái này cho go fund mình được credit có gì nó chứ không có làm của máy tàu bài trên Australia chứ Africa so you better careful cái này cái nó cái đôi trang sympathize cái phía đôi coi cái chuyện natural disaster rồi lôi chứ mà nó còn dân nào buồn chuyện bên bài found a lot of people created a lot of fake account or cái anh cái về quên coi ga kin da bala kin we ko kin da ya ka so you better careful ga ka jira ga scam a ji yere ti wa ga gara but romance scam ga especially diar mana vulnerable re ala bela dum tin te very young ka all very fine to dai ti yo jam me ti kirin ja yara da we account ne lo le liu so ti pe ko gudu la ga mu ka chela together so be very careful ga mu gudu ko ti yo ko chota bà con giá về đi cái này chúa trên như mình lấy chuyện là nó có cái là đang cái bên chỉ cái nhà đi có chuyện nhà đấy cái nó cái dầm đua cỏ đấy cái dầm đua này cái này nhà passport được con nhà ra cả cái nào đấy chết rồi nhà đó là passport được nhà của nhà đó là chuyện gì nhà đó passport so you better careful đó cả cái tiền đây cái card vào rồi cái thằng But ya du chene ka ne chena kuma chene ke social media ben no wo kene we ko ko cha lu lung kula la ke ya ka ting na ya kuma regulated bana chin ka ba ke to ba ke chen lu ngali wa je ka yu ko lo ka lu ka yu ko lu ko a ke na ke na ku ran ke yi de ba chu chan ba yi kwa chu pa na madina you have to pay a lot of money ke war pa ching bara la well it costs a lot of money ba lu nga to ile yen ji duan ka yu ko lo online ne ba ko yi la ba ko defame sharing information to get mara ka war ke ne ba ko yi sa so dan chin image a share the reason when you image a share war ke ne because ka a che pya ta ko traumatized because ba iran ja ting ran ja no nang chire nang war ke na che pya ko do ko we or do ko share a ala dum ko ni ana che ko jam ko la ko min la ko na chira da ya to chene chi ma na chira to e chi to na wo e to na wo ko pa ni na chứ mấy ra chế án tụ đó cái bị đại chưa là anh chưa làm mà gặp they don't go there no ấy à có ai điều cả cái lọ Quran này chế điều nó Quran bên trên cái ra jadi di cái cho nó mà trả ran bên trên pin nếu lúc nên nuôi ran chế nên nuôi cái đó phải gì cái đó bạn có wow cũng như wow cái jalan này được cái gì cái đó có wow cũng như vậy go dead body shaping baba cái ai nó có cái lên nó mới cái có là đúng ran bị affected cái cái pin cho post traumatic stress disorder eh kaya ting den ko to mani ko to ye ko lui paramedic ko lui ambulance ka ko lui ke police officers aga ti ko lui masai pai ai ga ko cancel ai cancel chana do ga ran mi en ge cho ko ti lui je ti tong tong ko ti lui horrific incidents a ko lui front line ka ya be to ani ke ni ma che be to ka pel ni aga ti ko ya pin ko cho le ko intelligent organization yi ko no ko lui pe ko no yi ko no mo no blue house actually na ko ya ko am very soon because I ko ka duk ni jadi e ka be affected e chira an pi ron ju ran lui ka chira ka lui ga ra je bana chela lui chela pi re en ge cho ga dang cha de ka bla ben ne ko lui fa dang ga ti ban ko ya chela ke na la drug mi ha ko ba da wan nam do chiri ha so ka yu ko ting ban ka ko yong ni ko ka ko yo che ko cha so du ka share when go at your kuma cha ya ke sa man cái chiếc cũng một cái đóng ngoài cái này support cái đó với các cái field cái phải cái tao chứ cái technology of quick ai cái block ai cái block của cái chuyện và trên social media shut down cái những cái interfere cái cho là freedom of speech and freedom of expressions you cannot do that so cái này chiếc cũng mà chuyện ngay đâu cái là America hoặc TikTok cái different story political politics cái nên TikTok ये này nhiều cái TikTok có bị too much freedom and các TikTok mà nó chắc cái chia cái tin somewhere có chana kuma cái này cái social media bên áp control bên các restricted but chan social media này cho TikTok it based in China we in China China to bảy có pay so Chinese government don't care about it. So to cái lao cái control we in cái America có đối có đối China có bên nhai ở này chỉ có bên nhai how dare China become so powerful and then social media chỉ cái jealous very much jealous and Chinese man I depend the element I know I'm competing in America so China power China có bên limited China go China go to people in cái đối cái chú ở Trump chỉ cái Louis say cái gọi đấy chú cái Trump in cái gọi đấy chú cái nó gọi đấy cho why cái đấy cho why we cái cái Louis ban on cái China này chỉ 5G network cái invented the Chinese go ban will like to be America and you got be arcade in advance ka to hit up everybody so can you cái you look yeah okay so now we go on for the jam okay you go jam English okay that's okay we can mix it up no problem at all so the Chinese governments are not actually in control of they're not in control of TikTok outside China but they are restricting content, such a content that people in China. So they don't share everything. Even in China, they don't have Facebook. Facebook is not allowed in China. Same thing in North Korea. Governments across the world, they restricted their content. They restricted social media, certain social media that are not owned by their people or not owned by their government. So or the social media that their government don't have any control over them. So the reason why Trump and America try to restrict or force TikTok to be sold to Americans businesses. And even now, maybe who knows, Elon Musk might buy part of it. They don't want to buy the whole TikTok. They just want to buy the American version or the part of America, the one that is owned in America, or the one that is operating in America. That's what they're trying to do. So with the South Sudan situation, it's a different story because South Sudan doesn't know how to filter the algorithms that are actually feeding all the nonsense to South Sudanese. So the people in South Sudan should be given certain limitation to the thing that they can see outside, including our whole live videos. If we had a good government and a good, John, if we had a good ministry of communications, they can actually work very hard to filter all the content that are fed to South Sudan, including some of the live videos you will load. Well, live videos you will load, they're not really good for our people. They're very damaging. They're actually worse than those videos that we saw the other weeks. So if we can it's Long and South Sudan government okay very active, if they can do something about it because we have actually damaged our people through the video that we share, through all the nonsense we do online. We're spending too much time. And I heard reason this morning or sometime last week or this week, I think, there was someone who was making a lot of defamatory videos online on TikTok, abusing other people. And then that person got arrested in South Sudan because there's a law. There's a law there and there's a government. You can actually get, yeah, you can actually sue somebody, even here in Australia, you can sue somebody if someone defamed you. Yeah. So and that's the thing we need to be very careful. Don't do things thinking that you can get away with anything. You can try, but at the end of the day, the law will catch up with you. So my um, advice in our work, you were very careful and you were loyal online. But yeah, then we have to fight for our right because we need to have our voice. Voice that okay, I think Trump the reason why Trump saved TikTok because Trump he want to take credit for it, right? Because he's the one who saved TikTok. That's one thing. Secondly, Trump knows the importance of this social media platform because those social media platforms help him during the election. TikTok in particular helped him to be elected, especially with the younger voters, because his son and other young people were actually engaging on TikTok than other platforms. So that's the reason. So Trump knows the importance of having such a platform so that he can actually benefit from it politically. So he can share a lot of things on TikTok that can actually appeal to younger voters or younger people. So that's the reason why Trump saved it. But he's going to negotiate anyway. He tried. But the TikTok owner is going to try his best anyway to he's going to try his best sometime. You guys are Liam too. There are people who are telling me to speak in English. Some are saying speak in English. I don't know what you guys want me to do, but I can mix it. That's okay. So anyway, Trump is trying to take credit for saving TikTok, but I can't Trump I can't do his thing. He initiated a lot of things, but he did a good thing for saving TikTok. But I'm not happy with the way our people are using TikTok, in particular South Sudanese women are misusing social media a lot. They are the one abusing each other on a regular basis. They are the one feeding the younger people with a lot of nonsense about their body part. Because because ngene ko diti na chiran che dite tar ya ko che pet ba wo tar ja la de ta to ba na che pet ai sha le ja ke choi sha le ke ke cha na ko an yu ko lo wa tu ai ga le ro no wa ka la do wa tu ke no wa ka la cái chuyện có giá cái đi rồi cái nhà của chị đi rồi cái nó cái jam cho nó gọi mua nó sát rồi cái chỗ đó era cho nó gọi cái chỗ bây giờ phải lấy nó gọi là đã chụp so anyway có bao nhiêu tên cái tiền đề là
Yeah, thank you so much, Awanda. And we're quite jam about English or Tongjim. The youth and educational platform, and our goal is we want to reach as many people as possible. But one of philosophy jam kulele na korba you lo pore gole ba to get philosophy then more monja or pin number, right? You have to start where you come from, and that's why we started Kenutong because most of our co-founders I monja, and we want a message become the U-turn message or the message of change and empowerment, but not con ping the tong den again. But the goal is what we do reach to all South Sudanese and friends of South Sudan eventually. So English is an important language of presentation on our platform, and maybe might have seen what well English Dinka. Of course, other languages may come or later Arabic because another language used by South Sudanese and so many other things. So thank you for all those suggestions. We welcome them. Thank you, wonderful, for responding accordingly. Boy, jam English. So yeah, quite a thing. I want that issue of social media ban. U.S. and South Sudan actually dissect very, very like distinctively. Actually, well, the different. Can pure politics than I hear, but can South Sudan there's so many layers to it. Many people in a one word, especially from my newsfeed, when case you they are reacting so differently. There's people that are sympathizing with the move, uh, with depending the idea it's all like emotional safety, mental health support. Ali was also done watching, so watching capacity that when all these traumatic messages tower, it can take easily take toll on us, and we already, we
Oh,
just
yes.
came out from war, so trauma is still in us, and anything like that can trigger anybody to lose their money and do unthinkable. But then another complaint, Kirolo, which I need your opinion, is that you know, is it better? Begin, for example, you suggest that instead of shutting down the Facebook or social media in particular, can one be filters after so that those graphic information take behind you? But I know, no, we
True.
need to know because when we know the problem, it can get a better way addressed to be solved. So if we put all these restrictions, we filter that out so that we don't see the magnitude of the damage or the harm being done to our people, we would know how to respond accordingly, right? It's the doing in darkness, and we will not know and kuiona mwenzako akinyolewa tia maji eso Kiswahili ile nating randu kan nek ke munom titi ke yin birate dodu. So ali biko doing the shumal, but they have intention big ben big merwa in your drink walk ten. So it's better we know and we prepare ourselves and respond accordingly. Can you think with it from your own perspective? How do you respond to that argument that we want to see no matter how graphic it is, we want to see so that we can take action. Uh, uh, do you think those people are justified for believing like that?
Yeah, yen kira loy ke yin kwalo kur yen ke ye ko ga lele ga kene yen ke don den. But sometimes kere de ke can ki no me think ne no ma react differently. With trauma, I think loy we get traumatized easily go a human being whenever we are exposed to such a horrific incidents or videos when marketing and content but think it's you get. So kia korban related yeah no talk about it being a Gaza can it on the worst atrocities committed to who can you the men who can know the level the world will react different. I will control it. All the Western media when I got control, which is social media platform where I got control. We didn't get a lot of information from Gaza. We can they try to engage in such a manner again. So I didn't do palping. But Kilo Sudan government or the army, it was really bad. They did it intentionally to get our reactions. That's why they filmed them. Khartoum government has been engaged in such a terrorist acts. Okay, got terrorists by the way. When fear inflicted our mind. Kayo loy cháu ba ne chol ma ding wa te ke te chol pa nyong ga ni ko nothing. Ra ne ja tem ru ko ran bur. So kayo loy ba na to get public reactions. So nang wa ne ke pa jan nang ra. But yen wo den a che pya ke no wo. Yen ne dang le some people no jama ko war ka te Sudan ga age cut for their own safety. They're not part of that. I don't think they would sympathize with Kendo 82. But look at no war can and absolutely need a chip. Can I public reaction if I would on if you not do. So can I think I think the China on a few months can but Kenny Kim Mitchell and South Sudan has been actually I think they never tried to do anything kind of social media for a very long time. That was the first time I think they reacting in such a manner. And my understanding was political too, because South Sudan right now is controlled by the Khartoum. Khartoum, Sudan, South Sudan control. So South Sudan now to achieve independent state Germany claim that it's not because the business is manasa or actual South Sudan economy are run by Darfur from Darfur or getting both from Northern Sudan can South Sudan economy can run. Government, yeah, the majority of the government officials, so they have a lot of close ties. Sudan government and actually with so South Sudan, my government is very independent, but it's not fully independent. So the public reaction was actually to please comment or Akuma the Sudan yeah, then another element in what South Sudan is involved in that war, and that's the reason why they are even a lawyer to get the public reaction. But banning the social media in the country is not a good look, but a good options. If that's the reason only. But I think there was some other hidden agendas behind that because I'm not in some weeks or months to come. Could be the reason why they were trying that. And also they were testing the water to see how people react to it. So sometimes if public outcry, when in such a magnitude, can do back down. I just think we're getting what all coronavirus vaccination or vaccines or restriction. COVID restriction were all the world was actually almost to be involved in the actual revolutions. There was a big revolution that was about to happen. But the reason why they had to back down because the public outcry, because reaction Canada, track is movement. The power that be the globally they had to back down from the draconian rules. Those draconian rules they were actually affecting a lot of people. So they had to back down. Otherwise, uprising was about to happen globally. So they had to back down from it. So sometimes government can try to test things. Nigeria think people reacted negatively, they have to back down. The same thing with the TikTok. So public opinions matters, and this is why sometimes it's good to have that voice. People need to speak out. So there sometimes people opinion, sometimes you cannot be heard, but it's good to speak out, and that's why it's good to have that kind of a platform where people can actually speak freely without being censored. And getting censorship is not good. So can you know yeah, and I like the idea because I think videos I don't control because it's not good to see them. Because but I think video in ISIS terrorists cannot Libya ISIS. I can never my student is doing team them. Can be like it was really bad. So those videos kaka je pia to ga yawe. Aga je ga war ga nimele ne ko no rebel on the road. We just you kran je te ir ga ji team chip. No. We don't need to see those things. Hey, chirma na chira and chila loya melia no ko ga tingra na chilo melia chirete. Chena pente ga chibe we just su jata o ga usuran bu jor. There's no need for that. Taking your fake sympathy from people. I'm sick. Pray for me. In such a condition, we don't need to see those things. So we go go kaka be affected mentally. Kachi nyeti ngache be jalo pa ni. So now no the benefit restricted ke pia be nya do ke ti. Ene ke cho we ko doja to share such a bad thing. It's not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for the society as well. Umidato online, we can see those things as well easily. When you get one of the criticism of TikTok right now, because TikTok actually that security control filter. So they share everything. But Facebook can blur out, they blur things out, so you cannot see most of the videos or contents. And Japan, brother Chagai, Japan, now Japan jammed brother Chagai, Kikalabaja, jump on to anything look at we challenge what thank you very much. You think the technical issues are
Phiền kèn.
whipping at it. You know,
Yes.
clear.
Ya kèn phiền much.
You know, clear, loud and clear.
Yin Pinku Francis, you are pink?
Ai với phiền kì cái phiền kèn much.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, there are people called followers, though they share those videos. I'm going to go punch him. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, no, getting sensationalism. One of the biggest issue. People like to look at me, be popular. The current, which is not good. I think when I get quite by Latiman, kira nothing be alwi get. When any kira live go attack una lo kira. And I way quite by Latiman, I don't follow what you did. And I just video down 1,000 within a short period of time. Because garage ga che ko way you when get so when one of the issue with thank you. Lord twin brother Jagaya. Francis, you get your turn on. Okay,
Tiếng kèn
I'll
mũi.
jump on.
Yes, in a very clear,
No,
Francis.
okay, okay,
Take it away.
Oh, okay. Chắc được cháu anh chụp được á.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Awanin chale chan kwen pin ku han chaping ka chakalwel majority of them. I took a cheer twing ku jila ka jwi chiba ben chakalwel in chale chan topic jwi chakabe nyal tung twing hene chin jam tinaret ekere cheering the pictures ku jila ka ge gene yiko kwa tao ben ayiko kok jur kok keche kon la twing bai kene yiklwele a problem so Sudanese yiklwele ke yik cheer ben on ayo ke Facebook ka tar ku ka tar ti on the ground ka yiklwele yiko juja yiklwele ke nyede aka yik ping online kidoro ya na babijam ko ji ko kuiran ko jem ke fa hai kawajat ke jam ke kin jam tong kawaja na ko kwan ke jam ke kin jam tong do rani ating ke lo ya pyate garang ma biuro har chenyen jan pa na bi ku chete ko ka chen ke yo tine jam tong ka jam tong e ken yan ke twen pa kriye cha e gerech ba it ne non ka waja ta non ko jam arbe ku kai ku ka waja er enye kide le balwe ko ka ke chlo non ko chia lo ke ngade ke ko li ke tong ya lom bi ke pyo ba de chira ne ban yan che pyo ti ke lom tin ay ke lom chan bi ke yong lo fa ne bi ani e ke na ina tem ba tong du ba lom ke ne ke twen he ni in lo chan tong du ene ka bi ko bi ping che man je mo wana wan ko kol ke lel ku mana ping ko kuna lel ku bu lel tong ban ke ko ke de jam ke ka ne chlo ka tum 2010 fa Guranda go bene jam tong jam arabi kuwo wadhi wa jam tong je fa ko to ten ngade che bai gao ko ti hare to ten ku jila jur ko ten a ping kelwel ku ta won jala tiang ko jalwela kwet yong hi wa na arabi ma ko ke de je ma ke man che wo ka to ten ma jam ku tong je ka chi ko ga ma iran da lwel da du gwel den kelit ku ke na chin ke kon pa ke ka jui ka apiat bi ko kwa nyi yong lwel ka anong tung cha ting ti ne cha kwet ku ka cha lwel ta cha lwel aro ku ka ken be ya ting man ke ro loy ena jiran ti man ajel Nairobi ke ka tur ka resa de alwel an be nyu ti ta ken ha le kwen lo ten na kor na nen ki cha wuoj be ni no ki ne ran ten ti ran kor bi no ka na ki na kar ba idom khi đam mấy cái đồ non hin cha xin ne ku kar ba ting ba loy ku ba bo ku go le tene la ku la ti en doi la tin ke he da ti hin doi la de ko mo tin ka ye ti hin doi la kur mai tin ka ye ti hin go ku la rak tin kin dom ten ba go le ya e ka che pya a chin ki in ti dun le ri na tin ina tao a chan bira na ben be ni lor no ke na chi to ai ko to tene rer ke na ye ku le hin jal ko ku na mia na cha ben mia ka badel baran chol ka lwe len chi arai batan chi arai no chira ne chi le benyi ka ben hai pi du ke yin pada chi le lwe na lwe yin bro jor pan do na Australia ku lwe len boten ku jal kareta de taw banyi nga ka ti ten ku banyi na nen ka chari liap kan dom e ke na chi pya ta chan bi ko kwa ya loy ka ene ka ko dom kren ya cha lwe twen a chin ke di lead by en cái cha lôi hết to majirim to ai ran lele che create de ben chi nyai ayen a chin te bere yo tin hale kalwe lan liu to chol media ku ke chlogon ku ke no mar password hak account din hati ai kelu ku lok be de liu bana account win chi lele che ngade angot ke lui ku de chila liu ha lui namya ke be no mar ku be de lo ku liu kana a chana kui e ke wen ye ne che lele chen password mara a chi nyej bi yode fa ke ka le kwen pe nya ka pat ko ku fel ku lo ku liu da ka ene ke ma jere min dom ko wen ke ye ga nun ke ye tit ba en ke ka ene ke dom ma ke na kor bi ko lo na cha ku chen ko wen ma jere min ku wanong ma ta lu riel ma ta lu ka to pa e ke na che pya ta chan ba ya lo ku liep ke ne ku lo ku liep ke ne na chak ben ku liep tong e ne ku ber rin war ke ka dia che nye ji ne nga ke de ro a ke ko wen ke kang lum ke ya docking somebody information bi ke lo ku lum ke kuleran le lwe le ke nga kuler tan ya de ya a che ko kwa le ma ran lo ku lu account lu hack ku jel ken yen ku ka lwe le chi jal pye chi lo ya BC in ka British Columbia kwen watin wana ko a general ler court fa Facebook is paying a lot of money now ku ke bla ku lum information ran de ku lo hack or balong ade ich achi ko ben achana ko ko lum ya achi ko ben ke ku kilo road ko ju chanon ke nyike ku ka chi kor ba youth again it ko kwon ay kor bi ko kwon bi ni ku bu ko bi ku tan we bi ke chelo ka ju chi anu ka ju chi tene ku ting to ku leri in ma kamano ku ka lwel wen nan ku dun ni ka che kriye che ben ni fa na le ler ma kamano ke ka che in la kore Facebook ler ma kamano ku le ke di ne ro lo ile Facebook ka bilo ku ye je ka bilo ke yo in cha kaon ke ne hak yang alu ya hak le hen na lu le chi bi te kan kor ko chen kore na chan ke de to Facebook ya chran aspect ngade Facebook ngade ke chol technology ya chin aspect chin expertise ran ben hanong ke ye ni ku lo ku de tok yen ke ne lo anong country ke na anong muktade country anong muktade so na ba ke dia ba lo et ne ka ni ka ko ka nga ka chmer te ne ku bono ka le Facebook lo ku le ti chene ler ma kaman na lo ma kam ti Facebook chu ti ka kan pen ka bi lo kor na chi lo kor ku le yu ka chin ka to ka ni ka bi mai pa na le mai ka mi ku ting du bi lo no e ka du ke na ti kor bu social media po en abuse long chin jam te ne long wen tura ke ne share cái chia ra ku jela mi yin chi di te ko le ting du di te ko le ku me te di ku ta u sura met ting du chi be di ting du be di that's why in it ya ka na chi ne ali chi en met yin ade kor be ni war a di za kwal panden wala di za wan et thio what thio e bada cha ni di na ni nga chi di ta cha le ba ni ben men chi di ta body da cha ni men chi di chia te thio cha ni pa man thio ke man ha chue ni bebe chawa ya lo eti na lia ching ya ka lo ku suri ku teo Facebook. What is that? Ke ka jui ka bana yung korba lo ke sa lo e ka weni chol compromising pictures weni ka tawa cha ka lwel ka ju cha chene ko ju cha ka riok ku ka ju cha che yi and one thing ke chi ko kwa lo ke kripol acha nyech wo wadya wo ka di diar ke kuna di diar dit ku wo ku cha kon lo pana kem ku bating ka gam atil harir anong honi kriyo anong kaya ke ting bai man hai ro loy bai kwai ha che ro loy ben ke nya de tyo ha che ro to be doi loy ha chi ka tem bi ka manage bat pan da yen ke pan chi target ha che ne kriye che ban ler bi nong te chan lo tin go mi yo movies day ke ka che ka ken an che nyen be de lo nyu piu ku ka jal dol kwai mi ti kur
I mix I ngade I 10 lo 9 8 ukadal ke ko la movies ka che yi go le yong ni le chi ke yi queen boy ti go la ka che kriye ka che ko o yemi fa ka in a one ku jila u10 in a loy ke ka apiat bi ko be bi dia ji ke to bi ba dia ji ke jam ka na website ke mi to ku ke wen cha le la to bro loy ke muchla ke in a wonder metelo companies ke non ka ken ku me non tier ku dro ka lo ku chor ke de ke tier ku be achan bu pol ka pal ke ku letin amya cha wa jala loy ka lula ha ya record ko ke e chilweli tier ku be ka chin te bu be loyen e ke lotin ke ne ro loya anong pan cholman ta na tena america anong tai chen ta na southern alberta so Theo can Montana bio kwor gwani but Theo ten can southern Alberta no work. Fa in America can you nong 18 ku do nong 18 a che pol bidek along ngade area can Montana. Fa ke ka lo ajur be dirka ku tem ke Canada. A chan Canada na nong 18 kino right but de ku ba lo ngade goni ko dir ke lotin. Ka chuk be jure ti ku chok ke chatek. Big ten na chi ben ten ga boko jako pol ko ka blo ken music ne music canadian non ko kwon ko kirot bi atao tin loike so I told some people look loike crime because na non ko loy ke in bi cha chi ti ke teenager ko ke chin legal ngade e kana bit loy so tam ka ba I stay away I appreciate a chin ke chro loy but kawajat ko ka to mo cha kale e ka chirka ka chane nyir bene te ti ai bene ka nong tier ku be fa long America ti ya ngode ke handa but long walk ti ke ligo ka nong ka wa jat ni ya tier ku de tema itia tier ku dro itia te chin ay che paren che ke ngade che ke cost de che ke dom che ke ngade ay atanying ke on behalf of that nya ne te chin ni ar po tiak ro ne ran ko chi ko gam ka chin na da option ke ka ten ku le ke twen ekene ro loy tene bada chi ro loy Hong Kong en ke chang ko ke yu ko bai tene chol ko ye ke chol original hai ro tia ke ben polygamy to be ke ni lerin tin hai ko non kal chap chap ya na lor pa thodu ko ra yu ke tinga tene kra che city in che cham pa thodu te ke ni lo to so until bi lo to ku jal ha cham pa thodu anon kal chap chap ret kal cha chir ke da fa hien ke ka ji ka non ko hapiat ba social media ba use ku banang limit yen cái chẳng đấy information cháy nhiều cái chỉ cái này cái chia thì lá nó Iran này lớn mà thì cái này lớn mà thì South Africa or hon chỉ bên kulok Iran đã về so chỉ gam mu cái chỉ gam ngô thua đến win chỉ đó cái đấy đó cái lúc lớn mà có cái kulek cái tao so nó website vì có cái càng chia ya to tu dan cái chỉ cái như cái yom beran clear code kuler ke kot ke kabiri era chan te big loyen chin te ben to tin ke ye ko ka ju cha jalaman he system yen ga chi to de so system anong ka ju chi to ku yen ka advantage ko ko le ma chan yi Chinese ka yi ke ping now ke wel ke nang ta in chi donate ti to Sudan ko no wel chi ke yen to Sudan China ka gam ta in you know ran ke cham no fa anong ka ju ke loy ke nong yi dun rai de ni ke tao te I think anong market ke ga jeten but nong ko che ke go anu ka nong a lot of micro hatotin kuna te ke nong ko ka chi ke de chan bai ben to Sudan a chin ke chol food security Uganda kang ler nga kang la well when you have milliliters ai ke la yen ke chang re when GMO ai nong business ke pur ku le ke ku lo ko che ku pin da ka dit yen ke chang de ran ba ne nyu chen we so pan da ke target ka ju be na ka chan ko che go by target ka ju ku by tao del win ben UN ben lum chan ke ko ke ko pin nom na we be cher Congo e Canadian he cha ti che le yen yung re non ko kwon je le yen fan dat ne halbeta je le wonong ja wonong agriculture wonong re wonong ku ka ta pan duan more than ke tot ne kan wo yung re gwala panda era loy ke hunting ground en ke chiro loy on bi wet ne ko an yok bai ne ha ka ya ke cha de mo ku ye ne ke isigo fa en ke chiro loy ti no wo ka non ko yi lo ne ku lo ke chir ko an cha ke loy ne golul yin crazy yung chin story da ba ni ya fa yen ka ji anye ke ku ka chi ke kor bi ke gam yung hoy ke loy road etong ka chi to den long America when chalwel Trump a businessman so akor kien ba yakere wet kor nyine achi kor pa kor ya benang chier de tin en ka ne lek na cha ngadi he beginning kloi so kor belwel ye na cha ke ni ngadi ka tiek tok so na cha tiek tok ti ke chier I wet kor nyini ke jor ka chi ke ba ye pa del kor ben lo table the same war tene chen ngade ko je ka yo ke ko te den loy ku la yen ha wen war America lu la ka let wo ku ke kriye cha che taw nyen pin go lu la ne business mai ne bargaining kloy yen ka en prime minister da la joy governor ku ka lu le ba anti bler ke 51 state ku lo ku let minister of finance minister of finance abijal cha na ke ko na arguing on NAFTA agreement tuen cái này yên tem tuen ngon chen với chặt và if business ka ko ra chana ko will be ben pande but non wo ko so Sudan ka chin ka wen yen yu ku lum bu jal wel okay kana bu lum aliu watching control ka jit ke ka to tin right de ke kana but nyale chanong ri ra chan tag da burnang ke broger back to along the Twitter on a gol ka chir ka ye ke la ho e kere quick na wa ka chi we ni chol yelo na chi ben ku le ku le nan ke de ni chol x so x ne now a chi ber ba chir man Twitter war a jol ke de control in ka in wen draw ting te ne ke chol le nom an be je ja ba la ten ku it ne ba moi kwa chi ni yen pye to ke ni yen kwa chi a chi dang pye to ke ye kwa chi yen wen nong tong le be ja tor be to chan mu tawa de ko yen ke lwel bu kelera ha che berba tore ka chirka ka den ken to kan yen isa kana ni ka bo ji Ukraine anong ko ke iskam ge chro loy anong ko ke ba jor tane man che man pan duan anong ma jeremin to ke ko to ke long eche hai nyirti kurai ke jor kutegi ke wa ko chanim tane troek dirka anong ai ko jor so nyir ka i ke ben ku teu ke hoti ku jal ke ala ko customers na lwera nan be jal ke ka lwela we ke bi ke in so ke chol human trafficking alo road ai ke be long latin ai ke be long europe ka lo road ka me ben information duon man ko Australia ngi South Sudanese law Australia atot ne ben ele jong kwal sometime back lwela we wa be ke take we ke yen wo ka yen tik te chen dit go well how is that going to happen now an ki rob loy wo ka be take go how do you know go lo information I share ko kai ko commonwealth so aget ke ko to ne information ma jirmin ken ji ke rete ne ku ka ji ko kwen to ai ka share chan ko chai ko ke North America so I chin information chi ro te yo che share chin gi gil nom to ha jo la ke ko wen to ka ja ja man hanong nom lao ba de chin nom lao another thing here cái work chapal ke kunye lung e khule ka chin lung ko ka chu ko nin chale ju na wan chale lu yen wo ka chi bi ke ka chan wo ka kon ke liu wo ka chi ka kon wo ka to under UN ke ne kon ba de che ke chol convention Refugees Convention in Beijing 1963 it wasn't that ko an yen ko ba ke ya lu yen ke geri ku jal be modify so ku
Okay,
jal wo
yeah,
bai fa na lor we cha ka loy tene ku ting ka ko ka we cha ka loy kin chi half a million loy ran de $1 million chi loy a chen ko ka chi ga ta nang yom chan ran cha testify ran ko te go ran go mai ran chu le ran ne pa ne nang ko ke ni ke chol remain on the land ran ro choi man bai so na le ma ka mane chi ka le a chi ran le ba tin to because an ran bai fa a cha wai loy ku ka cha witness go lo testify so ba cha na testify go lo more bin bai te ne ngu chin lo ti ba la lu ke ti ke chir ko war we na America le nya na Somalin ku le ye be ja ma democracy te ne ngu chin democracy la lo Somali so ene chi la ka ni yo ngu bin go lo man lui ku taxes che ke ka ye ne ke la dom pa man be ni la mai ha taxes ya ka lo ka be ne ke la dom go ko ja me attend ya yes my taxes go ja lo yene ke die ka bai te na chan ba bi ja la a taxes ko chu ka lo so bai anong ko chengen bai te ne ko wa cha me te na ke chir ko ke wan ke nong duken ke ye wo ka lo che ka cha mu ke tin te na ko ke wan ba che Canada te ne pan te wo ke ka nong ke duken ga cái meat cái lỗi nòng ít super nòng ít xe quê nòng ít ngon ha có thứ có lì có cả kuria pin nông cái ca nòng ở đấy cái ca bia chứ cái chinh à bia chứ cái phi của chứ gia luật bia anh ấy covid 19 war chứ bên nó nòng có gì về cái nhà à ngồi cái kiến thức cả mà trên này cái mà chỉ miếng cái về là bên nó cả ngồi cái kiến thức và đến war chỉ có của gol của cái chặt tem bayar là có chứ thế cái có con mối chỉ na nong mil kunang randun muke ke ber ke awel ti ra Africa ti big bell big bell a die different environment ko bla nang understanding anang men ping kanong right by utar but by tene chinak ya na lula ko tene lula mete no tene ka chi ko gam batai ka jar basement ka wajate ai ka jar basement ku lo ku myonye ke taro or teo makate num kumeng num so na chin de tung chaloy cái in chỉ lấy máy và na cái in chỉ lấy máy có đấy thế này chắc thì trước lối cụ cái là trò một sao bảowen này cái lip cái gì là tuyến thì trên này dictator là lối là cái này là lối là lấy một tàu à để cái này cái yên này cái là việt nam cái yêu kỳ và nói chín cái trả lối của tụi mà về là in này trả nó cái chế cái nòng anh nằm cái trả này chín code về là lục cái chỉ cái so ấp chặt vào mình và display ku chi display ne kenong to when bine ham kena to ya kawajata no so no one of my friend hating the no ku ke police go ti go jare ke che chot go jar wele yung chini chot go lo ku nga da ba chol ku police kana ke mon de David go jar wele no hin chimi ole cha police de chol le chum go lo le ka chin we le ba ne loy và có cái chia có nông phiền ai có ra chân nông work nhà này nhiều cái này tình cho tia cái chỉ lưu với cho ấy tình đủ và đi có cái lối số cái này cái này cái lối bài trên hai chia cấp việc chỉ đàn lưu với nhà hay bỏ cái tình đủ cùng mục thì là cái thế cái này yên hay chỉ lưu với về lớn và lưu hiền abiati cái nông chỉ rồi lôi quay có cái lôi coi cái gì chán thôi xí này nó lo bây giờ cái thiên nga là cái lối chạy bữa walk chỉ lưng có rồi nó phải nằm cái quay món giờ và cái gì nông bài vẫn chỉ có việc nông có quay chán vì cái lơm cái cor bị rồi về đuổi chiến quay lại rồi quay cái gì cái là lối là na chào cô thì bên cái bên cái gari tin chỉ tưởng ku kan to ling to tena chi to acha na lor ke bula lula dai ye ping dier ye nga chi ping dier ale bula lula yen hey la chal bi ye nga chi chal ale bula lula yen ye lo hey lo gym okay chal da du yen ke gym so yung hu ka ba bela ko gym so chin counseling hi la ba walk that walk on counseling one part ye positive nong internet ban ban tin ku ba ba ni na wan is that now na nang ka chuwa chi dong in for example anong tai chen bai chen deu chen station chen deu a cha be chia ai ko la wan ku la wan ai okay go la no okay go lo okay ye lo ke station ne ke nga de ke chi deu go lo okay te ria chen ri te ria tin ke deu go lo okay na nong ke insurance then cái kutorian du tin da du ka deu ku bin insurance be be rian ye dit. There's no problem about that. Phải hiên cái cha nó bên nhi cái hay internet cái là nông to Sudan ra nó le block lum ria ku kur ko tin ko ko ger ku ka chin insurance nam ya cái lo ku de ni ria nó nom ko chin speed limit to le block ku de nom ku na cái có ko ya ku tara chin company be chol chin ngub ro loy ata yen ku chro ta ko chran chole ko cái lo be ya ko pe. So ko ju chau wa chi ke jor go acha ni sa government chi kwel Kenya na au kuma chi kwel nga e ba chi kwel la nong mon Kenya tot ne aba lwele na we bira never ping be la lum alo PhD here in one of the university pa alwele one time ma ke che ta nong ko ke ne ke chi kler so Sudan bi ko la pyo che ke chol capacity building alwele na lere ke loko pyo ko to Sudanese da man tin ko ku chop ke na jale be teo ke nyen pin ke ting bai ke chi ko pe chi tiong go lwele ya ko ka to war wana so Sudanese yung ke chen jur ko pe ina ke ku le ten ka yu ke ting ke yai ke yai ku no work so alwele ke they make a mistake bi mo ko chol na le ko mo ko chol mo ko jo ke jam lwele tai chu tao ko jo ku nge ya ke wari we ten ku garam ku nga ten wo ke to bai ten kuwe cái mà nó chỉ có về là bay kuwe chỉ có cuốn cái lồi cái cho capacity building ngay chả cái là chỗ yung huwe cái chỗ nào when lo mà quay lệ ven go mà quay go cái yêu khu lệ huwe cái lo cái cho capacity building là cái phía có trên capacity right go rồi okay when chưa có cái yên capacity yung ở đây cái bề tít kuwe chỉ cái yên huwe kun mà giá cái giờ huwe chỉ capacity chả gamma có cái năng capacity à bữa cái lo Hello go jarwel hi motu ni yung da ke chbel wel so alwel ka chu be okay so with South Sudanese are divided him no fruit but nang understand angle chirikana e kon wel ma ko he alwel ke work ba kon bin e government ke bien eto ke under secretary or he ke chol principal assistant in Kenya system anyway so ku jel government jel tuwa jete na lo PhD yen ke le ne ken jel wele yen la dim ba nang understanding chire ken ke we to Sudan do ke de le ma face value ya ka ju ya ke lum ku de te ke yi ko on che le wo ka ju be de ko ka nang capacity so why you walk a belo ignorant ke na to na na ke ni now ke ka lwel ka wa ja go ga chin ke le be de gam na de gen ni je ken ane waka future ke chol durum na ai lo underground kwata baen pan ta antine heto tene ke je pin e we ke ngade che ku ka ja ja nom ko ku ko ju when I told one person ku le latin che wanom hato je pin ku ke kanadi ku ke ngoben I can believe so na le wo go loku ginu wa mai so go loku lom le ara no experience go mai cha moi tieng ke dako go ke ba ja lo ko chor ke chien ku jal ke na oi so arong ke chi det go tok de ra ken lu man cha men ba el le chala ran de ne e ke da e da ngai de chwaro te chen moi je ka de chwaro pa ke kai jal ti piran when an instructor betao so now the following week again go yen mai ke trngwan kuran hai yen mai ke tro ku ka dia kran ne ka mai ke tro ku dia kwan chi yen trngwan ke kwe pana boko jal ngade ke lwel boko nyu na ngade le badanye na le pe ule ka ju cha lo bi na le pe ule ka dia ka lo bi an tiel bi klo ko cha jal be da ya ko ten ko ko moy be na ya ba ka tiang ka da ko na un chu ja to ka lwel da ka ko da ku tio go ati guran boko ti cha ken ga jale na mo boko ti chen yi ne nang ti da chin kon pyo che kene ka ye man gwala ke tieng man cha jamo gwala ke tieng man gwala yu chu gwala hai ke yen ke lum luyan protect ka cha na cha lwele ke cha lwele kule wele chi da de pe ka lwele ke tieng ten so an chira ba mi an chen an chi bo ye ke chir da man fa gua be tinga yake ani ngade ju gua jalok ber practice be ya lo loy non ko kula certificate be lo ko boko jal nyolen jalu la ne practice ya lo it ka china be ja pol chok but an chi ko ka chen be ao e kene pian e kede na chan bi dai
Yeah,
ra
an
ni yong ke
intelligent
to
that.
kene ka ju a chu ke a cha ke touch ane jol ben ba fa te ka wen cha ke lwel ba ke jal be bruai but long dit a cha lwel yin so yen in le che ka ju cha ke lwel ku ka pye a chan bi ko bi ke lum bi ke la twen ke ne ka chire ka kan yu ten a pye bi dia che ke ja me ka chire ka ke i diar ke chier ka bi ke limit a chan ka ju cha chi la jal kwa i ko ka i ke la kwe la lum ran da ta do le bla lum kriek pandu yen le bran bo ko to kriek pandu simple ku ka na i ko ju cha i lo na o cha ting ro lo lo ku lum randa ku lo ku lum sura de ran ku le chier tu wen chet de ka ba na chin ke a ting ke ko nye ke lo ku lo recording ku le dit le bai e ke na chi nye chi ta de a bi tit ko na lo ra ni ne cha lu ke ne le yu mi ku le fursa yu ka bi ler ma ka mai ba lo de chin de ba lo a bi ler ma ka mai ku ku min wen chi gak na liu ke ka ba ke lo so it's coming e dira reta chiran kon loy one time chilwelan kwal manyang ade chiben to Africa kwen chene we chene ka toke na ka kwal kuman he ya yo ka chin ke chira yo pa yena ne wen to ke chira lip ka yenan ku ka ba cha tui na le te chene penyrun gwa jalo ke kwal manyang in cha ping but non question but che nong diar ke de ku nong mi ke de ku diar kun ke chorin de ai ting to kin lwerin ke na ikro ke lwel ke golok lwel in is stupid chan kede lwen lwel ke lwel bera anda be lwel an biar jaw ku geren ku lo ku gerande go wende ha wo almost bu ke to ku jela yo ku jela biar e bene kanong problem tene yen hakar ba toy we wole biaro gol ngadi gole biar yung ta yu ya jalu taga to gol no ane lo ba ngi man gol don gol yung gol kai ko hai ko dom ko
Jamin.
so
Scammers.
dune ken loy jalu la lum nam ba ke yo biar ba jal kon ti ku ba ko dune jala yo ko mam mata fa na le ran yo go biara lwel ka chen so biara bi jal go ban be ku la kaun die ak so e kene on ku ken ku rodio ku china experience rikana ede chi we chi kala to je kerne chi nyan ke ko chi lwel not only wo pay ko chi dio bai te ne a chi ke million ti chen billion a
Yes,
chi
of
ga nyai
dollars.
one of the
Yeah.
university here a chi ke we jor ku ka ke ko to bai te có bài thế này cái majority cái đen ấy chen cổ như này bên nòng ít đun cái đen này nằm đu từ bên chứ cái gì u nằm hay problem phải
Yeah.
information này cái đó có lum cái đen cái rồi cái này anh ala cái nhiều rồi cái gì u cái ghê của này nó chỉ rồi
Special Nigerian na aja
especially
Bajama.
Nigerian kujela ngade kujela Indian na ya jal go mar pinya ya ke ko ke nim du for the avoidance of internet fa ka yi ke loy I went to the bank and a ban to go local bela bay ID go lo le yongo ku ke account ye go lo hay ke protection go la ba an jal protect go da go ran go lo hay bay ID do go lo le yongo go lo ka bala tawo system ja chan beting money en pek go le chi pek go my citizenship card go bebe go health care card ya bebe go social insurance ya go bebe go driver license ya bebe ku bay license dien private dang bebe ya ku la ka ban kana ting che ne kana go le ku ID dien school ya go le ha ya ting go le ka ber bela ta go le chi jal nang problem jalu la bang luôn we kai information we kai chia go lo le yugo de go lo kanya in the crime rate ten tin ben we kai leading we kai information kwal we cha ga kwal ke this year we cha ga kwal ke this year go man jala ben bo ko lo ka ke ku nyai hai this ko jalo la we yom tan ku be robe lo ka mai lo ya ba instructed fanala ar man in that bank akwai chi lo de an che ba ti ku ko ka ga tin ke ti banalom
Yes.
regular bangage bangade la teachen teach so akor bayi du balwel ku bayi du balwel del piat kanong kanyit because ran bana yikatong
Bây giờ cái network được coi rồi là qual tiếng á
aneng kitar ke bakwan chu kay gato
chỉ
ke
biết
roya na aneng rier to ken yin kinong at least ran mat ken yin kay ran wen long betyo ken yin na iran chiwe mat kuneng kenwanin ku chin wet keran hale ba ko ken yin na nang ke chiro loy ke in ba doi der chok e kam tin loy rot ke ko kun ba ke doi mar ku doi chi be be because na lo to banang nin e yin ke in to ke chori man center ke in ken lo inside so in be you in to man center na lo nin le ke lo kin le ket ko na chi ket ko ke te bin jal be doi ben be habirie in blo ku ma chi ne daman ke in ken ku jali be kum ya kuna le ikum kin bi jabe lo jale ka be lo ku beri la be be yen ki chol probation ka ban ye dol ke de man hinong chan le bin ke lo ba dio be ten ka mi ni nong family ke family I don't think le be to the same and la diran when nong strong family we are taking care and still actually be to te chi de ten tin pa kene na na ngi chro wo che nong ye lo ro Australia ku kar ka bara na ko ngi dai ke der chu ka nin ken lo ba na lo nin le ka lo ke ka bu ket ko nga de te in bla yen la bin to reception ten depend ken ngo ya lan e yo lo ka yen ko ko ten he te ten ba na cha lo de tin ja bela yen ye lo de dak e ken ale bu nga de ya ale ba to ya or ma ke kena pia den bi ko bi le me anon ko cha ke le ken ko to anon ko na nang nang ke chiran chier ke nan ku le loi ke de ro le ke de ro le ke te den ye no de na to ko non ko ji chu kwen ten in Australia non ko ji chu kwen ngade ko ka ya du ke ing no ke ko kwon ke to ke ni ke ko ka bi le hi mi ti to ne ma non ka ken chi ke lo ya chi ke lue but
yes
sometimes chana lo sijine kule ka yo le ken cha kran atul mia ku boko cholen kan lo ku yo an lum time dia ku balo yen certain area bo lo ku nyu ku an yen ku la ken ba yui ka ken ka ku jwer ke yen ka cha ka lo ku cha ka lo ke ka lo be nom bom ka ni chu de ka ja le ken my friend area kana nye so kana to pin here yen ke chang de nong rem tin ke gadgets ken to ke telephone ka chi la nin wa ko pana lwel ka la nin ka kenin ai ran lo ku kuma nom pin ko le re ngade
giờ là
chi
thế
social media brutin so I go krut rem nong ni tier ku di lo no ago ka America go ka ti ben so Sudanese go krut ka pa ke chi ker la yo lo re ka lo ka which is good apet we culture lo ya cha ni tena ye ko ro ten community when chro organize banai community lo we re ka ti kwon ka community are suffering in that area. They will end up non koi ko West Africa. They will end up non koi Wajat, and from there in Belanang problem ala. When a ke the milk or milk yak milk yak ten milk or we benang problem. When era na len braloy, and from there a bilawan. Kaka achi kapit. Nana when the hoka be jor ku jel kan yen. But na man kuiran chul. Chirmanden especially ngade cái chi le bi yong a chan bi nyai non cái chi nya ne ke nyin loy sometime but well ne ya ka pia dia ne ya ker dia chi nya ne ka wa ja te bi te ne ku lo ku un nyai hey lui government go nyai go ku yo school go bo ku le yen Francis and korba dunum nan we so Sudanese wa chi chang war wan we ku we Kenya nan ran ba kun ran ba kun either an chi mature either ba tiak ka ben kun ba ta chan ben chato ka chiro lo go le dong an chiro belu go le ku dong ko kwon go lo ke ka ba la tan tare so cha ba la tan tare che ba lo ajuk but thank God nong ran che ba kun và nó ran che ba kun haran che ba kun nya ne ba to sometime back lúc you a cha bi nyo ko ken ko che ka bai e be ak pya tare tan chen che pyo ba mi rien ku je le kon cha lo ye ke ran gon ne wo ke rut bi tiak ba da chen ba kun go le ka pa tare I don't want to know che bi yen de but thank God now in chi family ke na cha bai ka lui ke to tin ka cái nhà này cha bên lớn cái về là nó đây là để nông problem chỉ cái này cái bề bề là kiện cái quỳnh the same way ở chân bên đó ran chỉ một cô nhà này cái nhìn cái này to Sudanese so cụ cái cha bên lệ chân chỉ ra này chỉ cô nhà chân bên đó phải in information in a one áp đặt bài chia rồi này có cụ áp đặt viran chia lớn bề lớn ran cái này lớn à bây giờ cái này cái đấy ku ka chile banaran ulum yene ke but ran woni ye luel ku ka woni rugam che mani yuten ka hale ba ke le pa yenan bu ko ten anen question bra jabe ti ka bra jabe ti ku we cha ke le
Back to
Thank you so much. Yeah, in challenge. Chagai ka chaga be ben summarize wan kwali mula no ka chi chaga ga be ben janyin ka chi na ku du be sa jau where other thought I think the trigger but really the way I'm seeing it we got that thank you so much I better go up call David Kucha with the information we will share what in this business because we want to make information accessible now ko ko tong big ping chala big ping at quarter villages ba ko ka le big message you ten ale big piano ko ju chu ka yo ke dai ba kum ja ko dai ne I work appreciate for that and they read that information because we ko to we call die show we can share we can talk to be and continue to support us in case the only benefit you work or you can volunteer to gam to man Francis Chagai we just want to follow one ja ko you ben you can we work and support with ideas and also topics when the people work point you what you are doing together if we have resources put together man can your brother Francis bu resources ko bu ke ni and one of the youth bu ni yinga lawyers ke to ke junubin red in Canada or rare Australia or rare US that nan loran miskla man ke you ku den ko chira ka bi youth and a big baby and a back a team ko back ya pin ko ti man law enforcement ne cha wa pin Francis I thought na cha wa ni man ye knowledge to ke ye na wan ko ke educator cha wa ni man na any issue to get is school high school with young people they can back you with guidance get anything in government Australia can live because they do a city council so look at that information share I want to call him on other ideas but the theater impact of this technology and also other on offline behavior that you could then you could then manifest online touch and then I know we are running out of time. We'll upload to the next question.
Thank you, Kuala Pura. Thank you, Brother Francis Chagai Bolo. You would yen ke we chagale we ko die we ko chiri and daman. Well, you almost 2 hours now or 2 hours adu. Bukete are ko robe chir. Brother Chagai she nang technical issues kind of network so in jale chawa dot ku ka jenye summarize a pet. You need to be ping a rate ba jola chi network chi temro in kin ping. So chaganye summarize a pet ka chen wo ga jam and your input actually is more into detail when jaga ja dia da do ke kan ga beta so ja nye no wen get ne jam da wane cha ga ya pya da re di de kan ke cha luen ai bu je ba bu be be top up ke ja pya da re di de wen ke ne information sharing and pya kan je ga wen chi nga ga re kan nga no ga areas wen ni ke yen wo ko an chiu be rit ko da man lo gel ku ke dan gen I think abu dia lo chi credit dia nong di de le ran ra jor or di ra ku e chol ke da ba lia ba yu yen abu dia chol ko yu ke ja na lu ko do to ta da chi o pin ko la ni man ga chi ben ga ya wel man en ge wel chen wa di te ret ku ga chi le do to ga ba ya chol ga le cha na go ra ngai pin na ko ya ba ben ku be ga ba yu yen abu be yen kulda but yen ko ge ne ke dit ko bo emphasize it ne ke chol bara gel do ala yen ke di ben wa jam tin yen ke ge jam watin gel ko gel ben wara gel aka un bu gatin ben wo ke bu get loy chana go ku bu gel ke le ba emphasize it ko ke wa jam tin ne ke chol password account ko you ke liu ka neng password ken tem ku ke bu password ko chol ke gere ke ku yi ke chol very strong be real yana go ma jira ma go password de che lo access or be che lo guess yan ko ma jira min ke ko won to ke computer specialist a yigran or expert a yiran e guess ra be yo ene ke choge ya da ya do ile ko real name ku ya dan che ya connected kan your document ka ke tem ke ba ke che do ta online simply because account lo anong ke chira lo ko na ko 210 kuma ne pan war bio ko bang chien kana war ke pan war ke rio ka cha ba lwe ne ga ngi wala permission kuma den ke ko to ga gumut ken a lo ko passport ra ne to ga ran australia ne lo ko jet ke lo ke ku le ke ra le ga no pa ni chol dubai be ne ga ra la no lo ro ke ra ne pa na ne ko kin ba ni ma ra pa ti be la cha ku ke lo ko la detail ga ra ne jot ke ga ne je ya jam ra je je cha kuma da ne pa ne je ri yo ke ore so ke a kora lwel inge chogo mana non ko chene ke yik bank account ala liu or chene ala din no rin karat ke ID do chi chuba la credit under your name and your images and everything so tamu ke ga ready dina ja sura do ata o ke ndo detail ku bandi ke beta o yi date of birth do yi address do yi to do lu yin tin yi to yin dul don I think ko kor ke woni chi wan ma chal ja ga chi lwel chi cha ga chi lwel wona pet do yi to dun chi la tin yi ke cham ma chiran kor be ni you don't need all we don't need those information nge cho ja twa nya chin ko kor ke so ga ke yu ro gel ko jana ga mar ga ji tol mar ga lu ko bully mara za information yi go ba share ga e mi chela ene ke cho relationship do ga ra ba na pyo tl ena tinga da tan ga ya ke ba nan pyo ba mi ra ri di ko mi ra pyo la ga che ja ni ye yi le che yi ga man ga ne ga da ya tu ngi ga when you brother Francis wel ke ra da relationship de tingi je pya re ti di ga la wo che na ba ga ke ga ben we ke ga le chan we je ba ting we je ba pya re ra we je ko ba wo we je pya da mi ra re di ga pya ko nya ga lo ka la wo che ma cha ka da wala ku yen ga je tol ma je tol ga cha kal cha ma ga chol chang wi la che di ra re ala ra la ko suri sura o lo ko le ga de le lo video or photos le lo manipulated ko le ke ga lo shit on you ku ye ma cha ka le je tol da wala era lo mane high school ti na cases yen wo ga ya deal ga de ni ko an ga school ti me de nyan to ka lan dia chi friend che to sura no le boyfriend no le tingi cha ga de nyan de su go sura wal go tri ga yen class nyana ki biya stop mar ga dia go ngo ben da wala chi cool da chi bur yo ga cool an kuna kila telephone ko ken friend en gele mi e kila ji so ta da no ira anda lo ya jealous we ga du wa kor ta da yi ko randa lo pio nan randu nin kin wara ni aro ne yen kana e tinga yen ber ba pya ga wa rande to we kor be anai be cha cha na go ko go be ran la lo ma ka re lo so du ko relationship ko advertiser ri ke na ja ran ja ni aro ke je ke ga ke na ja ja le ro la yin be ne ni ma ni aro ene ke cho ga ni family ti chon cha re ga protect your kids identity is very important inga cho uniform je man mi ko man ala be ko ne uniform ga school ko lo ga le school ita wale anon ke je ne ga mi ala kwala school che na kindra luin ke ga chi le bara chi luin so please anon gi jamaica wala prevention is better than cure you get the you gil bara chi loy ene ke cho ga chi ga woni ane ji la wara africa ji ko ni je ne social media man ji la africa I didn't even share a single photo ji la ni je and they don't have to can I check my family members yeah, so in get yellow, quite was so you can read when you again. Can I get a thing about that password? You are very strong. And get your way, then apps can you download the telephone? You can come to a day app store, can no app go telephone to the regular yoke or be a scam sometimes I'll be to apps, other apps. when but to install ku la ku le telephone ku le account ku ben or information ku le ke jorban so ke tin de ke karo le banking detail very very important aga chi ke ni chola letters ke ni to ko kin e ja ko le ko le na chi letter do ya to in we letter no a very sensitive information ku
Yeah,
ina machine
credit,
ni jo
credit. Yeah,
aiwa che bere dado ye na chin machine de ni cho shredder won ye in bi ni
yeah,
shredder be
yeah,
tiam ka tin ko nyen ka ga ta
yes.
piu ja jual ka dia mana jual piu ku ja tim
I
ai
all of
rio
you, yeah.
aiwa you know ye ne ga
I
rio
do all of
ko
you.
na le bara ja ba je le ka no information la to
I
la te
refuse.
ku le ka to ga so ka dia ga le ga yu chan ma jere min mar ga iske ma da lo mar ga de ni chol ga de a lo mar ga de ni chol le depo ye ne ga de ni chol le recycling depo ye ne wa sa ka le we all the information or bin de ne bin ne was aga tau mu cha by to yi la chari they go and sift through it ku big information ko ka big yi to wala wala ne ga scam so you be very careful kana ka chira ka and ke
Uh,
ber ku te ne ga ka ba dia da na ko dia brother cha ga you feel free to do so
yes, that also telephone to china che kudu. Anong majere
mhm
min kwan ke to ne lwel ke chila. Go ka kor go ka che yok. Go nya go tuaitin. Go lokulum go lokulum randi dien lwel yene chila yene majere mdi. Che koj be wo jere. Go information go lum bana go ya telephone ran yene lum. Ku lo ku riek lo ku yin ko lo ku yin có cái lớn go có cái lớn lo ku riak chan có cái lớn cái nó có cái tế tục cái nó có cái nó có cái lo ku riak ku jira ni jel tiếng tục lue le bangade cho go cái lo ku chi cái telephone cái mà jere min cái ku mà jere min cái cái telephone tok tok ban go cái lo ku lum cái telephone cái ban ku riak cái dia go cái lo bay nong ke go mà jere go dom yom tok ban teo cái gì này ku ke yen ngade cha yen telepon to go rio ko ban ku dom ke fa technology che cái phía lấy cha chan ban le yen ato hi chin or ba ya chol ke yen ke ting or na batte chi ya kin make sure in chao to in chi jal online do no mar ba che lock out tem ba ya lock out na cha lock out ke in ke du edik ba de telepon ba cha a chin ke ko na chora ni na chan bơ ko be chu to ko Australia ken ting ko bati chuma na chote bran ba chol ba bula chol ba chol ke ka nong ran ting ene ka le ina dun telepon kan pin sore ba le ken ba da pyat ba le ka le du telepon du kan pin jaman wo man jaman ken ina chi ting yer yat ke de to bai ku yong to bai ku yang ade to na na ngi chro ti ani ka ting so ku jal ko ba ni ke chro và achin cái ber beto cái chiro de ting aliu kuluma ba telefon yu le ka ni to no so ye tem anong cái de ni cho location ye le ye ni ye ta wa na chi telefon du mar ke tem ba nga de cha ke ye cha ton du ne cha ton nhai nai chu mar cái cho
exactly
ma cho ngoan mà ye ni cái de tuen de number 2 ya dune kat dune goch ba lo ten ku ye de kat to ku lo ten ku ye de kat to ku ye de kat to ke all this convenience store or whatever hachin information yi ku mu tena yen information ai jor so ai ka chiri tu dir wento ke regulated leading market yen ko ke ho tin ka le bin ga kat jet but ka chiri ba ho chi yi cha tem ba information du anong cái ai anong team mà thôi nên anong cái đề này cái chol can chai chol team hot and cat alle bin we tao tin ko ni ye tok tin to kor bin oi chai but lum cái cha chan bi to wala cái kor ba cái yu te fe cái la dem bi cái to wala na ba maru wala ka ten ma but information du kan du ne ye to cái nào du ne chol cái ye yetem bawu bakamu na na krir jala loy ken jala loy ta ku to ko lo lom ku to kana le bra lom bra ta de ya well ji ke ta online no we dia ra chan e mostly ba be chere ya ha chi pyat anon ka ji le vin chagak ba che dit
Oh yes.
whether in much chaotic non information vi chi quite guys online. So people need to be careful. Can all the information is got lum ku tell ku go ku can ben le tao ben ni nim ka nom ka ji cha chi logic theo cái ngi ka ji ha ke set cái non cái video and especially South Sudan I don't know bro ko nya de na dai data the AIDS man han HIV I don't think the country tung kan panda I don't think that's the only thing the car by chair yana ke live yana be akar dia yen in challenge living pork in challenge come on in challenge my brother
Thank you.
Paul Philip thank you for your time I think what lo is sorry no milku alu la chi ti ret yana ka
Yeah, thank you.
wa ko cha ten ku jila ko cha dai man che ping we chu ke le
Thank you.
information
Thank you.
ti ne ke bu ku share
Thank you.
na ne ka ji ko ka bu ka be share de pe ya the balum ya ina one important balwel apya the nongen community when chra jwir binang ke cho legal status biruta le hukuma bi ko non ka ti weni ka pal ko kulu minorities anong ki claim hachan na bu ko ken chi ka be ya mai just elonga pa ne ben anong kai ka pal minorities vì minorities bị cái bề là tiếng cái cuman petty crime thì các nòng ý một tàu de alip cái diak là pe nhai này cái con mai ko vi mai long ấy bị lẽ ga nu này he một tàu de alip cái đi là truyền u s tại alip cái diak là truyền cái này cái mai bát panda thì này một tàu da alip cái đi là truyền hiện cái là bên mai cái chariot cái này biết bên có bị năng claim bị cái well hiện work one on ka ji yu ke ting le bu ka ko manage pa ken na charanda mai ku ke tin ko ka pet ba ya pa lo be ya lo society ken ke ko chief justice ba ke ni ken yen ku jam ka there is a time I attain uh, ngade bung de ni che gor ka ga chol te ne ngade an ya participate ka ke ni ke lo ke legal status so kena piaden benang community benang claiming ik loy chuma ko to bai tene ai ke considered nairan chino chirano ka lefu chuma no work ora yin ko wa ke ne yen biran bi ler village bila to kene ke ku veto so anong status ke yen ke batalion no work ke work ke ngoto twen anong ra ne to ke kon mai te di tu go le lai wai en we ko chol yu ke mai cái chú chare goran lel na korbala mai re kun ni ti te re tin in re doi yo tin cái ông yi kor bin pin belo kor kun in ni ti en re yo tin meaning that na to ko yi ko yi cái mujrimin kin lo có cái này cái chi lối cái chin cái chi cái lối cái cả dom ke và thank you
Thank you very
Thank
much, brother Chaga. Yen wer chalwel ko badia dunga ko kurba jala tiek. Yen wer chato nen gen ye da ba bera madala. Obo jabe babu jabe la lwele private conversation ba ba jala during detail. But yen ko wer won chatan pen gen ge wer challe ko war gen. Lo wa ko del to kabati ke ja dunga del to kabati ke dunga wor. Tung tin te no wo we gen ko jago ba ni anya ko wa ba jada di wutan. La tien war yen mi ba lere te de la dire te tin ge do le del tung je dunga ana lo go ba ko lo mi ben ya ke da zin wa la jung tene yen pan ke na ken da pya ke no wo ku ka ji jere ko ja pirot e chol capitalism ke ne la ra jare de de no ra ni chol Anthony Lewinston Anthony Lewinston che bu gor bu ngi chol de chol de capital chol ke chol de capitalism of chol capitalism of doom, how the vulture capitalism is swallowing the world.
yes
It's all no profit of doom, sorry, it's all profit of dooms, how the vulture capitalism is swallowing the world. Then it's all capitalism, gonna yen I give you in detail, but I take in you quite you look at my capitalism because got that business. I can call
yep
my cake to all get signal, and I can get in
yeah
you think I can take it with precision prison soccer privatized. I look at managing the all corporation, get any
yep
all correction services from America, we got managed by it. en ke choge ya dan yi court yi police ku ngade ga nim loy so e kana che ke bero ba gire kana ko wache jala da kare ben wa dai ben wa dai ko indi na biri ya ra ba jaba le jere detail don on ko ke but you ten that
Thank
na
you.
biri ya ko del tong ne ke del tong ke dong kana
Thank
del
you.
ke ne ga jaba le pa ko lan kwa chi ko ji ke pinga pya ke del ben ke ne la mai di ke dong it ba ne ji chen mi ne a to ko one by one ku ke iri ya ra system a chirarela na chang le ba ke lo ka chira le te we jo wa to an pye wa ben ge suppose ge te chen wa le ke te na ken wa nyin be ta pe ni ma ne jala to the point la chira be le bara ba jaba la jori ni da man ke challenges
Thank
no
you.
wa ka ba jaba la jori privately ba den ka
Thank
in
you.
be ke da ja ti ga ko lo ku ba mi ku la tin ko chu ge le we ko je dai and sorry chu go ber wo be la ben ka na ke na kare ge ne thank you very much.
No, yeah, I usually has a U10 message, but I just go well. U10 message, yeah, parting thoughts. Bijal koi die, yeah, all the cobbler be later on. But I think this is just the beginning. I think a second conversation, and as you said, both thank you so much, Francis. Thank you, one call that I be actual be because in getting your ko in put in your lot tung ci duoñ yen ka reinforcement and tung den ci duoñ online and and that is the space where we will be coming and talking more about the security and how to safeguard ourselves. Bugu chule ko ji tong jing. So this has been excellent conversation and we took a we ko ci rir kan walk abre majuk abenego akol kakwana chuko kwentene and wamit to can walk back this information back share. Koko need to hear that this online a wild jungle and it is jam capitalism ya one it has been built in all the systems including online and so can walk bend into the U10 message nongen is that we need to navigate of course we will lose some but also win some and that's why any information in Piat Buguru share Buguru system will be working to that point or book ideas here on how Ben work and navigate to minimize the impact. I can't be impact with you, but I will get up. So we here can work it and what Bella do one Francis, we have one on this topic. I think we are a better month. I think because they're very important to put time into our schedule. Kubuka jaben. Now, other people, no ideas, could back will join this conversation. Go welcome. So stay tuned. You turn up the get so tomorrow we'll be about entrepreneurship. So wait now die manu chu you temp you in page ben kin be ben mia kin be die and we will always be coming to discuss this. So thank you all. Now let can wake now wake up at we ya chol we con in we jala tech we chaka jale. Thank you so much, Francis.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord Jati guys.